Good evening. I feel like the time it takes forever for Tuesday to come around. Like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday feels forever. Then it's like Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, Thursday again, Friday, Saturday. Need to do something about that. What's up, Daniel? Hey, Chris, Josh, Sierra. What's up, Mike? All right, I already have the GPU connected, as you can see. I got the SimBrief flight plan going. You can see all of the luggage that we have in here. Apparently, the one passenger I'm taking on this trip, the executive, has no luggage. So we'll go ahead and close that. All right, I got a SimBrief going right here. Whoops. Wrong button? No, that's the right button. There we go. All right, SimBrief is set. I'm going to do VFR, even though it is very cloudy out, just because SayIntentions is still primarily VFR. So we're just going to kind of pretend we're VFR, even if we're not, just to get a more full coverage. Maybe I'll ask them to do like a... I don't know, maybe I'll ask them to do a practice approach or something. But it's a pretty short flight, 48 minutes for the first one. What I'm trying to do is get up to my home base that's set in Teterboro, Jersey, up here in the northeast of Jersey, so I can do my mission instead of rechanging where my OnAir Company base is. So yeah, live weather, always. Stream sponsored by Bose, I wish. I've used the is it the A20s? When my girlfriend got her private, I got her some Bose A20s, and I think she doesn't use them because of like with like her glasses or something. Something where they're not as comfortable. Anyway, when I go, I get to use them, which is sweet. So I think she's used them before, but she has some like in-ear plug ones that go in as well, like in-ears instead of over-ears. But they're actually really nice. Love them. Departure airport is at the top of the screen. KSOP. It is Moore County. This is where I ended up. We did a citation flight on Saturday, right? So this is where I ended up maybe last Tuesday. So yeah, if you guys want to follow along, you're more than welcome. Let's get that music turned down a bit and go import our SimBrief flight plan. I'll paste it in the chat if you guys want to follow the exact same flight plan. Up to you. And our arrival is going to be KFVX. This is Farmville in Virginia. Go ahead and get this thing started. All right, pre-flight. Door is latched. Parking brake is on. Battery 1 and 2. Gen 1 and 2 on. GPU on. FIDEC channel A. You know, I wish this thing would be updated with like wear and tear and failures. Part of me wants to fly the M500 again, just because it has that ability. It has the cargo loading and the passenger loading and all that cool stuff. It has a G1000. All right, done. Strobes on. CAS messages are good. Thrust is idle. Old brakes. Engine. All right, I'm going to skip that for now. We're going to import our SimBrief flight plan, MFD SimBrief. That's it. FVX, request import. All right, and double check with what we have for the route. Direct O-Gray. And then it doesn't have the airway here. Let me load the airway. Quebec 99, exit at Shiri. Yeah, so there's one more waypoint we get by loading the airway. And let's expand it. Let's make sure there are no duplicates. KSOB, Ogre, Quebec 99 airway to Pete. Wait, isn't the Quebec the high high altitude airways? Let me double check. I thought I put in 16,500 for my altitude. I did. Okay, I think Tango must be the jet variation of RNAV Airways. What's up, Delta? Okay, and then we got Farmville, right? That's it, right? O-grade, Ashiri, and then Farmville, runway 21. So 23 and 21. So destination, we'll select 21. Departure, we'll select 23. And we zoom in all nice up there. We'll have the other thing. I'm going to bring up Navigraph charts. We'll do the overlay again. Take the chocks away. I think we'll take the chocks away. Whoa. A laggy. Luggage. If I hit this, is it going to change? Oh, it's not going to change anything. Okay, it's just visual. And then the configuration is set to executive, which is fitting because we do have one exec today for this first flight. What's up, Cyber? What's up, Steve? 2 days of practice. Omnicopter. Oh, it's only 2 more days till Dune 2? Or Dune Part 2? I'm looking forward to it. I just barely watched the first one, and I thought it was awesome. It was very entertaining. All right, Navigraph charts. I think I'm gonna need to make this a little smaller, maybe. It's kind of in super big. Oh, I changed this last time, so it doesn't remember your setting, I guess. For the interface scale. Feels bad. Low IFR. We're basically flying VFR, technically, but breaking the rules through the clouds here. And maybe I should try IFR again. Maybe. We would probably be going higher than this. Maybe I should give IFR a shot. It's interesting to see the progress with SayIntentions, even though IFR is still very, very much in progress. Oh, the music for Dune was pretty good. Yeah, Hans Zimmer, right? We saw him in the video that the Microsoft Flight Sim team provided, where it showed like, what's the actor's name? Timothy Shaw something. And I don't know the actress's name, like his mom. I just remember she was in one of the Bond movies. Or sorry, she was in the latest Mission Impossible movie. And then Hans Zimmer was sitting in the like ornithopter thing that they set up, the booth they set up. Was pretty cool. Great acting, yeah. Was it Oscar Isaac? He's really good. Oh, she's in the Marvel movies. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I just remember her from like Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise and Spider-Man's girlfriend. I need to catch up then. Yeah, Oscar Isaac. I remember seeing him. I think the first time I saw him was in like Ex Machina. Just incredible. Yeah, that movie was great, man. What a cool scene with him. His last scene. I don't want to. How do I avoid spoilers? The last scene that I saw him in. Yeah, Zendaya. Yeah, of course. 2 different movies. No, not Zendaya. I'm talking about who played Paul's mom in Dune. She's probably like 40-ish. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, not Zendaya. Sorry, I'm talking about the other actress. Rebecca Ferguson. That's who it is. Yeah, she was in Mission Impossible. Yeah. Yeah, great cast. The movie was awesome. Dude, it's in 2 days. I should grab. Well, I'm not gonna get tickets. The theater. I'm sure it'll be packed. Like, I'll wait and do it on like a random weekday at like 3 p.m. or something. Girlfriend of Tom Holland who plays Spider-Man. Yeah, in real life and Marvel. Yeah. In Marvel, yeah. Yeah, Tom Holland seems like a laid back person. Or he's very good at pretending to be behind all the cameras. Okay, let's get this thing started up. And let me get tuned in with SayIntentions. All that good stuff. All right, we got our charts. We got clearance here, Unicom, and departure. So we have our own clearance frequency, which is excellent. So let's check the weather first. 27,575.
Our temperature 14. Dew point
It's an
12.
AWAS.
Altimeter 29905. Visual approaches in use.
All right, 2995 is what I have
Advise
already.
on initial contact you have information uniform. Moore County Airport information uniform. 0056 Zulu. Wind calm.
It's actually good enough. We got the altimeter setting, and it's we know that the clouds are bad, so let's do IFR and see how it goes again. I was gonna do VFR. Let's go ahead and do IFR just to, you know, test it again. Technically, we wouldn't fly VFR in this weather, so I mean, unless we did more research and figured out we could fly, you know, 5 miles away and then poke through the clouds. I'll just start with IFR. Maybe the second one we'll do VFR. All right, clearance is 127.0, 270, and then we'll need Unicom 2305. So that's on standby. All right, and SayIntentions automatically pulls in. Oh, IFR's gotten a lot better, really? Nice. We used it on Saturday? I think I used it on Saturday, right? We did Kennedy Steve, and it was pretty good. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Liam? SayIntentions may come out about the same. Well, technically, SayIntentions is already out. Oh, if you mean with the IFR? Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's a lot of work for both of them. They're just fundamentally different software. Like, I did do one flight with Beyond ATC, and it wasn't really a fair flight. Like, I went to an untowered airport. It's not really meant for that. So, but they're just it's just different software. Like, I think that people will become very aware of that when if they try both of them and just pick which one they prefer or use both, like I'll probably do. But it is significantly different. SayIntentions full IFR will be complete before May. Dude, I hope so. Soul says I've watched a couple of SayIntentions live videos. Very nice stuff. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with SayIntentions. I subscribed for a year. Okay, we got AWAS 29905 on the altimeter. That's set right here. Information uniform. And let's just get our clearance. Let's see, we're doing Fayetteville. Fayetteville clearance, 1270. They should have our IFR flight plan already because I did it in SimBrief, and it basically will just automatically read it from SimBrief, which is just awesome. No extra step needed. Fayetteville clearance, Vision Jet 3841 Echo on the ground at Moore County. Looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Farmville. Knowing Brian expected in a few weeks. That's the amazing thing about like a live service is like there are client updates here and there, but for the most part, you just get the features as they're released. Am I on the right frequency? 270. Let me double check to make sure I'm online. Oh, there, it just sent it out. There we go.
Clearance. Cleared to the Farmville Airport via the O-Gray Q, 9er Sherry as filed. Climb and maintain 5,500, expect 16,500 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.8, squawk 1572. Information uniform is current.
All right, cleared to Farmville via O'Greg, Quebec 99, Sherry, then as filed. 5,500 feet, expect 16,500. Departure frequency 127.8, squawk 1572. And we have information uniform, Vision Jet 3841 Echo. And that is a mouthful. I messed up one of my things. We'll see if it gives me correct read back. Hey, Base, what's up? All right, so they read out our route, even
Vision
though...
Jet 41 Echo readback, correct? Expect
Okay.
runway 23. Contact ground on.
All right, we'll expect runway 23, Vision Jet 41 Echo. So it said contact ground on. I think it's just under the assumption there's a ground frequency, but I happen to be at an untowered airport, and picking up IFR on the ground is a weird specific thing when you're at an untowered airport. Technically, we probably should have waited till I was like at the threshold of the runway, ready to go, like number 1 for departure. I remember doing this once on VATSIM a while back and messing it up, not fully understanding it. So generally, like, we could depart VFR and then pick up IFR in the air, or if we want to get it on the ground, on the ground, then we can do it, but they kind of expect you to be almost ready for departure, or they'll tell you to like contact them again when you're number 1, and then you have a void time. So they'll give you like 10 minutes to get in the air, otherwise your IFR clearance is voided, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm sure it's just a totally, it's just a very specific scenario that is not going to be coded for yet, but it still has our IFR clearance, so we're good. All right, engine on to run, engine start stop button. Done, get this started. And I'll put in my squawk code down here, 1572. Enter. All right, starting up. Engine button press, we did this. Engine instrument monitor. There are no failures, so it'll just work every time. EIS, check all normal. It'll always be all normal. Engine ice protection, we are at 14 degrees Celsius, so we'll leave everything off for now. But once we take off under 10 degrees, we'll turn engine anti-ice on. ECS control panel, I'll click this button way over here and turn it to auto. Turn the heat up. There we go. GPU disconnect. It automatically disconnects it now, so we're good over there. We're just gonna put the tablet away. There we go. What's up, Fred? Fred says, being a newbie, you're teaching me the vocabulary. Critical. No problem, man. Ask any questions you got away. Glad to let you know what I know, and also tell you what I don't know. Chase says, same for my SimBrief, loaded manually on the G1000. Oh, you just put it in manually. Nice. You can actually import it if you have the Navigraph plugin. Chase, if you use the inner FMS knob on the G1000, go to flight plans and then scroll it over to catalog. It'll bring in your SimBrief stuff and you can import it. But I think it also does not import airways correctly, or maybe even SIDS and stars, but it could save you a little bit of time. All right, oxygen master switch on. Avionics, and it's complete. Everything is on. Passengers brief, seatbelt secured, bleed air on. And pitot heat will wait till we're taxiing. Comm nav GPS set. So let's see, we're on clearance. They said to contact ground. We're just going to stay on with them, I think, since there's no ground controller. There is a departure controller. So I'm just gonna put in, and that's actually what they gave us, departure frequency, 27.8. So that checks out, correct frequency. So we got that in standby. I'm just gonna not use CTAF, being lazy. All right, ATIS clearance, we've attained, yes, altimeter is set, 299.5. Transponder is set down here, 1572. And transponder auto, let's just do altitude reporting. All right, done. Heading and initial altitude. We're gonna take off, they said expect runway 23. Up here we got 234 for our heading, so we're gonna go ahead and set 234 on our initial heading. Well, that was so lucky. Did you see that? That'll never happen again. And initial altitude is 5,500. We're gonna expect 16,500, which is the odd IFR altitude. It was supposed to be a VFR altitude, but I put it in as 16.5 for VFR, and then we're requesting IFR, so it's just using that from SimBrief, but that's totally fine. We'll do 16.5. All right, that's set. Heading and altitude. Flight controls, free and correct. I am going to check them. Elevator, ailerons, and rudder. It's so weird how the elevators and aileron, or elevator and rudder, are basically the same flight control surfaces. weird stuff. Winds are 170 at 7 right now, so yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a crosswind from the left there on takeoff. All right, free and correct, trim to 6 degrees up, setting that with my stick over here, 6 degrees, flaps 50%. I'm not gonna use the toga button because I don't like it, but we are gonna set heading and IAC mode. Oh my god, I dodged it again. The song. I dodged it. All right, next. Sorry, song. Hey, fish, what's up? Okay, seatbelts must be upright. Parking brake release and brakes checked. All right, let's get our headphones on. Somehow use the radio with the headphones off. Don't question it. All right, landing lights are on and... Okay. And they said to contact ground, so... I'm just gonna... Let me just ask them and tell them I'm taxiing to runway 23 and see what they say. Actually, let's just take off and we'll contact them once we're departing. All right, we're gonna check our brakes. Okay, brakes are working. Before takeoff, departure briefing. We're taking off on runway 23 and we're going north. That's our departure briefing. There's an executive in the back. They don't need all the rules. They're not going to follow them anyway. Delta says that ORD is closed due to severe weather. Alaska to ORD wide bodies holding over Madison. All kinds of planes over southern Wisconsin. Oh man, hope the weather moves out before the fuel. That sounds scary. I wonder how many of them are diverting. In my Napoleon Dynamite voice, lucky. I love that movie. Give me your tots. All right, departure briefing. Landing lights are on. All right, probe heat. We'll wait for a second on that. Engine IPS is fine. Cast messages. We just have pitot heat. Trim and flaps, we double checked again. Verify takeoff emergency cast message is not displayed. It is not. I love this camera view in the front here. Oh, what's up, guys? Oh, did I have a... Oh, I had the names off. Sorry. There we go. What's up, everybody? The Vision Jet Parade again. Mostly. It's an M500. All right, flaps 50, pitch trim 6 degrees up. And once we take off, we're just gonna contact departure on our climb out, but we're leveling off at 5,500. Oh, I put it up to 16.5 actually, whoops, let me correct that. 5,500. I went all the way up to cruise. $75. All right, there we go. 5,500. All right, pitot heat is now on. Thrust lever to take off. Engine check normal. Pitch attitude 5 degrees and rotate 80 to 90. And landing gear up with positive rate. Flaps up at 115 when clear of obstacles. Airspeed per the climb tables. We'll turn on auto throttle once we. Actually, if I hit FMS now, I wonder if that'll stick. Let me check. Do I have auto throttle right here on my thumb? Oh no, that's my toga button. Whoops. All right, let's switch back to IAS. Heading, flight level change. 140. All right, we'll talk to Fayetteville. Fayetteville? Fayetteville. Once we get up about 1,000 feet. Is this full length or is the next one full length? I think the next one is probably full length. Yeah, we'll go full length. It is displaced, but do we have yellow or white? Yellow chevrons or white arrows? That's the question. I already have my OnAir Company tracking. I'm gonna double check though. Yep, it's good. All right, we got white arrows, so we're good to take off on this portion. All right, thrust lever to take off, check normal engine instruments, and then release brakes. All right, we'll have a little bit of wind from the left. All right, looking for 80 to 90 knots. Here we go. We're at 440 feet, so about 1,500 will, or about 1,000 will turn on the autopilot.
Airborne time logged.
All right, 5 degrees of pitch, positive rate. Clear obstacles, 115 knots, flaps up. All right, 300 AGL.
Vision Jet 4-1, Echo contact Washington Center on 135.2.
Washington Center 135.2, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. All right, autopilot on. Auto throttle on. 135.2. That's interesting. 35.2.
Vision Jet 4-1 Echo, this is clearance. You're in the air, unable to assist.
They gave us a... I thought we were on 127.8, but we'll go to Washington Center. All right, we're gonna start our turnaround. Contact Washington. Washington Center, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, 3,500, climbing 5,500. All right, all the way around. Nav mode set. We got climb, autopilot, yaw damper, auto throttle, flight level change, heading mode. FMS is on standby.
Vision
Altitude
Jet 4-1
selection
Echo, Washington Center, roger.
on standby. All right, they just said roger. All right, turn it onto route, onto course. Winds are getting crazy. 54 knots. What? My God, wait, it is actually 54 knots. What are we doing? "54 knots at 5,000 feet? What's going on here? What's going on in North Carolina? All right, normal takeoff checklist is done. Thrust lever MCT. We're letting auto throttle do it. Engine parameters in the green. Flaps are up. Green, green, green everywhere. Cabin pressure is climbing. 500 feet per minute. Ice protection as required. 9 degrees. We'll do engine anti-icing. Oops, this one. Engine anti-ice is on. And then we'll set standard. Actually, we'll see if we even go over 19, or if we go over 18,000. I asked for 16.5 because I thought I was going to do VFR. Flying in a tornado. Yeah, it seems like it. What's going on? 53 knots. Hey, it's a decent amount of it's a tailwind, right? We'll take it. The music is kind of fitting right now. We got the wig-wag lights going. Be able to request a knot altitude. Oh, new altitude. I'll give it a shot. I'll see if they'll even tell us to climb. I don't know if they told us to climb last time. Might need our Bose headphones today. This engine's pretty loud. I never know. Sometimes it sounds loud, really loud to me, but then afterwards when I usually check how my audio was for each stream for a few minutes, and usually it's fine. All right, heading bug straight ahead. 250 knots at 5,500 feet. 9 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to give us a climb or not. We are direct Ogray, which is our first waypoint up here. All right, let's see if we get, or we're not going to get icing. It's 9 degrees, so it's relatively warm out right now. Oh yeah, Phoenix V2 comes out tomorrow. I did see that. Even though I'm not an airliner guy per se. What's expected in it anyways? It's a massive, are there tons of features in it, or is it like performance improvements, or all the above maybe? So I always pull that a little too high. Huge features and improvements, nice. Is it a free update for everyone that bought it, or are they pulling a rebuy it by version 2? I assume everybody just gets the updates, right? All right, let's see if they'll let us climb up. Washington Center, can we climb up to our cruising altitude? Vision Jet 41 Echo. Have I tried the Tecnam 2012? Negative. I keep waiting for it to get into the marketplace because Delta Tango keeps telling me to get it, and I haven't gotten it yet. The nameplates, Tavar, are part of the Parallel 42 Flow app.
Vision Jet 41 Echo radar contact. 4 miles west of Moritz Riverside Landing Airport at 5,500 feet. Climb and maintain 16500.
Climb and maintain 16,500, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, we can do our climb.
Jet 41 Echo, climb and maintain 16,500.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
Echo radar contact 3 miles west of Moritz Riverside Landing Airport at 5,500 feet. Climb and maintain 16500.
Climb and maintain 16,500, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Yeah, Tavar, if you, so I got the Pro version, which I normally buy things off the marketplace. I noticed that Flow Essentials is part of the marketplace, and apparently that's like good enough for most people. I think the only things you get in Pro are some like streaming tools and stuff that I'm not even going to use myself. And the Essential one I think will be a little cheaper, so you might want to consider just buying the Essential version from the marketplace. And it gives you, it's not just the nameplates, it's this whole thing. So whenever you open it, when you get it, you go up to the top toolbar and enable it up here, this button. Once you turn it on, it'll give you some instructions, and it tells you how to set a hotkey for this radial menu. And then you can customize this whole radial menu. Like I can long click here and choose from all these possible options. I haven't really dove too far into it, but like I can turn on the weather and drag that over here. I can have my landing rate turned on. Oh yeah, this is what I should be using for this flight actually, is this search bar. I can take notes like climb, maintain 16,500 or whatever. Like I can write my notes here. This has a bunch of other features to it, but yeah, I could keep notes here if I wanted to. And then you just click the note to get rid of it. It's kind of nice. There's a ton of stuff, but yeah, up here in the corner with the little cog menu, you can go to nameplates, and you can choose, I have like force uppercase turned on, so you can see everybody's names in uppercase, but you can just like turn that off. what's really nice is as you configure it, it changes them in real time. There's even a little dot you can turn on so you can see kind of where their plane's at when they're invisible. Change the size of them. You can change the colors day and night. And then you can also customize what color your friends are. So anybody on my friends list is in blue and everyone else is in black. You can tell it to only show your friends, which is also really nice to clean it up. There's just a bunch of options. Like, it's very, very good. I'm pretty impressed. Oh, Delta says Pro allows you to install custom scripts from flightsim.to. I think that must be what this last page is for here, I'm guessing. Maybe it's part of it. I think this is plane specific, so every plane designator code, like SF50 for example, is the Vision Jet. It gives you a menu that's specific to this plane, so you could customize it per plane, adding these items. So if you hop into different planes, you might want different items in the menu for that plane. But for me, like, so far I'm just using it for like the little live weather stuff. The location map is really nice and the nameplates are really nice. Like, this is nice. Hey, there's lots of nice stuff in it. Am I running the strobe lights because of the weather? I just leave them on. I think the last or wait, do you mean like the wigwag stuff? This thing? Actually, aren't these supposed to be off above a certain height? Or when the landing gear is up? Yeah, I thought these are only supposed to turn on when you have your landing gear down under a certain altitude. The strobes I have on just because in the checklist you turn the strobes on. There's no checklist items to turn them off, and I think the real world pilot video I saw on YouTube when this first got released, or when I first got it, that pilot said that they always leave the lights on at all times, even above 10,000 feet. But I'm not sure about the wigwag logic. I feel like these should be steady right now. Yeah, if I turn strobe off, it turns those off. Yeah, maybe I should turn strobe lights off once now that we're up. Because yeah, the only effect seems to be that they don't wigwag anymore. I believe the whole wigwag thing is just to increase your visibility when you're on approach to the runway. Like saying wigwag, yeah. Yeah, no problem, Tavar. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can also there's another one called Better Nameplates that's free on flightsim.to. That's good. And you can do the same thing. You can change I was using that until just a couple weeks ago. You can change your friends to different colors, but you have to like put in their names manually. If you can afford it, I would just get the Flow one. It's just easier to use. It's all integrated. Anytime you add a new friend, it'll have their name in a different color if you configure that. It's just a little easier. All right, we're at our altitude, 16.5. This seems like a decent altitude, actually. Like, it's not going to be the best for fuel efficiency, but this is not a super long flight anyway. Let's see, estimated time. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll be there in 21 minutes. It says only 93 miles left. So let's grab our frequency for our frequencies for Farmville. Okay, another Unicom. I'll need to choose like a towered airport for the next one. 132725. 32725 on COM2. Transfer. And then we're monitoring COM2 right here. 32725. All right, and then eventually we'll have the CTAF 228. So I'll just put that in the standby, 228, enter. There we go, that's a little bit better.
Jet 41 Echo, contact Washington Center on 124.05. Have a good evening.
All right, over to center 124.05, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right. Getting handed off here, 2405. So I'm gonna transfer and then, so I can hold this one in reserve, basically 2405, transfer back. Washington Center Vision Jet, 41 Echo, 16,500 feet. Should give him my full call sign probably. So I could bring the notes up.
41 Echo approach, roger.
And then there's another option up here under auto search bar. You can say keep open. So if I want, I could keep this open somewhere and just keep my notes going on it. So say I want to put in Vision Jet N3841 Echo as a note and just leave that there for my call sign. Normally I would look here for it, but this flight ID does not update when OnAir Company changes the tail number. It does successfully change the tail number to what plane I'm using in OnAir Company, but the G3000 doesn't update. I wish it auto cleared this note bar though, like right here. See how it's keeping the note in there? So I have to like click and then, oh, wait, what? If I type note, did they come back? Okay, there we go. Yeah, once you hit enter, it doesn't like, it should erase it and just refill it with the word note once I take the note. That would be nice. All right, so we're listening in for, oh, it's stealing my keyboard. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, now I made a blank note. So if I click here, yeah, this steals my mouse. What if I hit it? And if I hit escape, it doesn't take it away unless I hit escape twice. That's a little, yeah, I don't like that. How do I get it out of there? Do I just left click? No, I have to click the top of the bar up here to get the cursor to go away. That's a little weird. Oh, let me test something. If I hit enter here, okay, the cursor goes away after you type the note. But then the next time I take a note, I have to click in, erase, and then start typing again and hit enter. All right, yeah, that could be a little better. Going 20 plus in a 15 lane. What is our speed at? We're only at Mach 0.73 right now, so this is the downside of being so low. We should be able to go to what, 0.52 if we got higher up, but yeah, this will be fine. And we're expecting runway, what was it? 3? No, I think it was 2-1. Put it down here in our flight plan. Yeah, runway 21. Wonder if they'll give us like a visual approach. Airport elevation, 416 feet. Let's put in 1900 MSL. Oh, can I put that on the runway? 1900, enter. Descent at 1900. Okay, there we go. Top of descent, 6 minutes and 44 seconds. That's if we want to overfly the field though. So then I normally just go in and put in a visual approach. Visual 2-1, straight, load. All right, now it's 13 minutes till our top of descent. Because we have to do a reversal probably. Actually, I think it might be counting us going to the airport first. Let's see, let's try to pan up there and see what's going on. I guess that makes sense. We do need to do a reversal either way. Like even if we go straight to the straight waypoint, we're going to do a reversal. So it's not too bad. Let me see if this, I think I do this like every time I use the G3000 where I'm like, I want to know, I wanted to ignore this as an en route waypoint. So if I remove that as a waypoint, I think it's going to get rid of it. I always have this issue. So if I click this and hit remove, let's see what happens. Probably messes everything up. Okay, that's still good. I think that's good. Okay, now the top of descent's in 5 minutes again. Yeah, it had us go over the airport, then outbound, then do the reversal and back. Now if we scroll up. Yeah, we're just going straight over to our turn onto final without the need for a reversal. So it thinks that it can cut that corner. It's doing like a 170-degree turn or something. All right, top of descent, 5 minutes. And then our VNAV altitude that's estimated is 1,245 feet. So let's get that in on altitude selection. 1,200. We'll just go down far enough to get a visual of the airport, then we'll turn our autopilot off and hand fly it in. So really I should leave this maybe more safely at like pattern altitude. So 416, add 1,500 for like faster plane instead of 1,000. So we'll do like 2,000. And then I'll hit VNAV. I'm not hearing the chatter again. I wonder if there's no... I mean, we're on with the center controller, so we should be hearing some chatter. I'm just checking my settings. Yeah, it says can chatter. I'll turn on multiplayer as well. I think they fixed a bug, and I have the latest version installed, but yeah, it's been really quiet. Washington Center, can you patch Kennedy Steve from JFK through? We have a question for him. Vision Jet 41 Echo. That'd be hilarious if they actually Kennedy Steve gets on the line. I might hear out Minneapolis. Nice. Yeah, I like the multiplayer chatter. It's pretty cool.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, I'm sorry, we're unable to patch through calls to individuals. If you have a question regarding your flight or need assistance, I can help you with that. Please go ahead with your question.
Oh, we don't have any more requests, thanks. Vision Jet 41 Echo. We're good up here. We just want to see if we could get a little wisecrack from Kennedy Steve. All right, thrust lever as required. Yeah, this is all good. Monitoring our EIS. We're not really, just because it never has an issue. I guess that's not an excuse. And we're flying over some stuff here. I guess I should probably turn weather on somewhere. Go map settings and turn weather on. Okay. Supposedly there's not any precip here. I don't believe you. I wonder how many more celebrities they're going to add to the... Oh, we got the ASOS. 2986. Hotel.
Farmville Regional Airport Information Hotel. 01550. Wind 200 at 1 tree. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 1 tree 00. With solid overcast at tree 100. Foot temperature 14. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 2986. Visual approaches in use.
Alright, visual approaches. Okay, I think I got all that.
You have information hotel.
Alright, let's turn that monitoring off. So I think we got information hotel. I noted down, I used my notepad app instead of here. I'll transfer it over. So my note was, I had info hotel, Windsor 200 at 13 knots, 110 statute miles, Then I had scattered 1300 and overcast 3100. Temperature 142.13. Altimeter 2986. That's the note I took in my notepad. So I don't know if I'm right on the wind. What's up, Ben? Yeah, I'm doing IFR right now.
Twin Diamond 883 Mike is 1,000 feet, climbing to 3,500 feet.
I don't know if it was scattered 1,300 or 13,000.
Approach radar, contact the airport. Advise when you have the field in sight. Twin Diamond 83 Mike, Santa Barbara approach, roger.
Nice, someone's in Santa Barbara. Yeah, the chatter you hear globally, so we can just hear anybody from anywhere. Washington Center, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo, ready to begin our descent into Farmville. We're hitting our V path right now. We're starting our descent. They'll say it's okay, right?
The approach, my destination is Minneapolis, Kilo, Mike, Sierra Papa, Delta 277.
Vision Jet 4-1 Echo, descend and maintain 5,500.
Descend and maintain 5,500, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. All right, 5,500. All right, we're on our way down. So it's got us at 1,700 feet per minute, which is really nice, but they have us, this is based on us getting down to 1,245 feet.
Jet 4-1 Echo, descend and maintain 5,500.
Descend and maintain 5,500, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. Anyone having Wi-Fi issues? YouTube's pretty good about giving me like real-time stream health info, and it doesn't say anything about the stream being interrupted or anything. Ben says, didn't know it had IFR. Yeah, it's in progress, so they are... What's really cool about it is that, and I love this about their dev team, they release stuff constantly. Like, they're always on... That's part of the plus of it being a beta in a way, is that you get all the bleeding edge features and of course all the bleeding edge bugs at all times. But it's actually pretty cool because, you know, day to day or week to week you could, you know, turn it on and be using new features. So they are working on IFR right now. So it's going in piece by piece. Like, I don't think they have departures or arrivals working yet. I think you can do IFR approaches. It's like improving day by day. So Liam, who works on the project, is in here in the chat usually. He was saying that that right now the timeline, they're aiming to be done with it in May, I think he said. But yeah, there's just always new stuff to do. Like they just added Kennedy Steve as a celebrity controller at JFK a few days back, and we tried it out on Saturday. It's really cool. Liam says sits and stars are coming in the next week or so. So yeah, I mean it's just very fast moving. So that's what's really fun about using it. Actually, it's just there's something new to try out constantly. I'm obviously a fan. But yeah, I've been trying IFR because that's usually what I do, but it's been really nice doing VFR as well recently.
Vision Jet 4-1 Echo, contact Roanoke approach on 135.0.
Roanoke approach 135.0. Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. Roanoke approach, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo, 1,000 descending 5,500. Roanoke. All right, we're gonna put in the destination. We got 29086 on the altimeter. Let's set that up. All right, 1 degree Celsius outside. It says no precip here, but it's still very cold. So we'll check an eye on the boots, windshields. We got the engine anti-ice on as usual. All right, descent thrust lever as required. We got auto throttle turned on. Landing field elevation is automatic in the FMS, 405 feet. That kind of matches what we have. The document says 416. Close enough. Ice protection as required. Local altimeter settings done. Seatbelts and seats secure. Descent checklist complete. All right, approach briefing. We're probably getting a visual for runway 21. That's what we're set up for. They haven't told us anything yet, and they might not tell us anything, so that's fine. But we'll get the CTAF frequency in 122.8. 22.8. Did they reply to me? Oh wait, did I not hear this? Wait, I don't think I heard this again. It said radar contact, continue descent to your assigned altitude of 5,500. Expect vectors for ILS approach runway 21. I did not hear that part. Edit approach. Is there an ILS for 21? Oh, there is no ILS. Well, we'll do the RNAV. I think this might have happened last time. Deuce says, what's a good setting to increase performance? Turn off all live traffic. That's the #1 setting. All right, approach RNAV 21. Kind of coming in from the east. We could go to Apogee. They said expect vectors though.
Vision Jet 41 Echo Roanoke approach Farmville Airport at your 12 o'clock 16 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
All right, change to advisory frequency approved. Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, they're just kicking us off. All right, we're just going to continue with what we have then. All right, and we have Farmville. We have it already set up here. All right, let's go down and set. Let's see. Vectors 2,500 feet. Oh, it's having me go back to, whoops, I changed something. I'm going back to the airport directly. All right, I'm just going to activate the approach then. We do have an RNAV available. MFD procedure, activate. I did vectors to final. All right, we're just going to turn off autopilot. We're going to go with our original plan down on the visual approach down to 2,000 feet. All right, heading is set, heading mode.
Navy on 55 tree Alpha Bravo, maintain 3,500 traffic at your tree, a Bonanza, same altitude.
All right, and vertical speed mode is on. Let's go and put in, they tried to give us the ILS, but then they said CTAF and there's no tower. They said they were gonna vector us, that's not happening, so we'll just do straight in. There we go. Straight in FMS, and then let me activate it. All right, straight waypoint. Okay. A little cluster like there. All right, then let's get our, I'm gonna get a target airspeed in, so the FMS will start slowing us down. We'll just get down to like 140 knots by here. Rolling cache to ultra. Turn off the computer.
Echo Farmville Airport at your 1 o'clock 6 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
All right, change to advisory frequency approved. Cancel IFR for Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, we're gonna go transponder. Dog is freaking out, sorry.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Vision Jet 41 Echo, thanks. All right, we're gonna switch over. There we go. Let's see if it slows us down anytime soon. There's the fields. Can never make out the windsock far enough away. Ice protection lights as required. I'll turn the strobes back on. And for our speeds, gear extension at 410, 190 for 50% flaps, 150 for 100% flaps. It's not slowing us down, so I'm just pulling our throttle out. Farmville traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo, 4 mile final, runway 21, Farmville. It can't make this turn, it's going too fast. Speed brakes activated, aka gear. Alright, gear's down. Under 150. We can go full flaps. Flaps 1 right now. I should have slowed way down before before that turn. I think realistically we would have done a reversal of some sort. All right, full flaps. Oh, auto throttle was off, really? What's up, Hugh? Did I ever get the guy with the 4090 and X-Plane 11? Graphics help. X-Plane. Alright, we're just going manual here. I'm just turning everything off. Alright, flaps are 100%. Gears down, 3 greens. Winds were 200 at 13 knots on the METAR, or on the ASOS. Yeah, it's showing kind of a massive headwind, 19 knots. Yeah, our ground speed is 85. A slow landing. And then we got 8 knots from the right for now. Farmville, Vision Jet, 41 Echo, 2 mile final, runway 21, Farmville. No crashing. 250 under 10K is for suckers. Agreed. I'm pretty low. We have the little advisory glide path right there. Dude, it is very bumpy. Alright, 2 whites. And our advisory glide path's good. Farmville, Vision Jet 41 Echo, short final, runway 21, Farmville. Now we're gonna drop off this this executive who had no luggage. Little sus. Uh-oh. Need to pull back a lot of power. I have to like shove the nose down on this thing. There's a lot of bumps right now. 16 knot headwind. Whoa, the turbulence. Is that wake? I mean, it's not like an airliner in front of us, but I wonder if other planes near us disturb it at all.
Landing time log.
102 feet per minute. That's not bad. The braking power in this thing is always insane. All right, down to the left here. Whoever mentioned the Technam Traveler before, I definitely want it. I did break my rule and buy the DA42 off of Orbex, but I don't know if I want to do it twice for 2 different planes. Sock is mostly full. Nice Delta. That must be Delta. Dude, you like I think you're the biggest juice goose enjoyer that we have. Let me see if I can catch one of you guys landing. All right, Raccoon's coming in. All right, that windsock is, yeah, right down the runway. Is it the Honda Jet? Looks like Raccoon's in the Honda Jet. Haven't seen that for a while. That thing is so fast, too. You just gotta, like, point the nose straight down. Oh, beautiful. I know the wheels are touching. Dude, that is right on the center line. Good God. You must be watching someone's tutorials besides mine to be able to put the nose wheel on the center line. FX Society's coming in. Is that the Comanche? What is that? I don't know what we're looking at yet. It has no type code. Nice little skating. What plane is that? I don't know why it doesn't show the plane type for some of them. Tano's coming in. Or the CJ4 actually. You can follow the Juice Goose follow me car. Such a pretty plane. Yeah, Delta's ready to provide escorts if you guys need a follow me car to. It's pretty hard here to find the parking. Your bits in the I always want to call it the Velocity. I've been playing around with a game engine in my spare time. Wait, is it the Vertigo? The Velocity? What is it called? Why do I always forget the name of that plane? All right, Pry flying the Vision Jet. Look how slow he is. He's basically a blimp right now. On the center line, disqualified. Exactly. Yeah, you're too good. Get out of here. This is made for the non-serious simmer. You almost look like you know what you're doing. Absolutely. So does Pry Fly right now. Look how smooth this looks. My God, center line. Amazing. Danny and Versa coming in together. Vision Jet and another CJ4. Nice. Got some porpoising. 4 landings. He's going for 5. 5 landings. He's going for 6. 6 landings in a row. 7 landings. 8 landings. That could be a record. 8 landings in a row. Yeah, there's a few more of you guys coming in. Simper and the Vision Jet. And then AREC and Baron, I think. Nice. In the fast lane. That's how we do it. In the fast lane all day, baby. Always in the fast lane. 800 points. Yeah, these are all butter landings. Nobody's really milked one yet. AREC's coming in. A little bit of a bounce, but he's pretty much on the center line too. Oh, that's a King Air. Sorry, I said the Baron. B350 King Air. All right, who's next? Lake Pilots, PC21, and Dre in the Vision Jet. Looks like they're still lining up. And just me. Let me park and Get this executive unloaded here. I'm gonna do another leg after this. I gotta get up towards Teterboro. I got a jet here. I think I want to get back into the M500 in not that long. It's going to be just as fast and it has more features. The Vision Jet's really neat though. There's too many good planes right now. It's kind of a problem. All right, we're going to clear our notes. Search bar. I guess I'll keep it open. I'll try to remember to take my notes in there. I'm so used to just tabbing out and using Notepad though. All right, let's put our flaps all the way back up. Set our pitch trim to 6 degrees up for our next flight. Actually, I kind of want to check to see if there is a see if there's a Vision Jet or an M500 available here. All right, quick shutdown. 37 minutes, not bad.
The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
All right, 780 credits. Probably won't even pay for the rent. Oh, the Vertigo. Is it? Oh, the Vertigo, right. Vertigo. Why do I always say velocity? I've been typing the word velocity a lot the last few days. I'm playing around with this game engine called Godot. It's pretty cool. I'm like not really playing video games at night recently. I don't know why. Yeah, KFVX. That's where we're at right now. All right, let me see what let's see what planes are here first to see if we want to switch it out or not. Oh, because I love Raptors. KFVX. Let me see what's on the aircraft market. Only my plane. There's nothing else here. All right. Looks like we're sticking with the Vision Jet for now. I feel bad because I haven't used the M500 in so long. All right, over to SayIntentions. I'm just gonna hit new. There's a button to reset the ATC. I don't think I have to do it, but it's probably good practice. Okay, rented and find a new job. I just want to head towards Jersey. As long as we're going northeast towards Jersey, we're good to go. What sound is that? Is that my plane? I think that's just the jet. Let's go here. Put on our noise reduction headphones. Oh, it doesn't change. It doesn't change the noise of other planes, only ours, I think. All right, let's turn that down there for a minute. Okay, we just need to go to the northeast. So let's see what we got. $131 miles to Tipton. KFME. Let's look that up real quick to see if it's towered. Probably is. Tipton, Fort Meade. It's a military airport. Yeah, Unicom. Okay, we need a bigger airport. Size 2, size 2. Might need to expand our range here a little bit. Yeah, West USA for multiplayer. I got KSHD. Shenandoah Valley. That's pretty north. It's not too bad. Might need to just go up to like 300 miles. It could be a long flight though. Now we gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta get to Jersey. Could go all the way up to Reading. 215 miles. That's not too bad, right? There are 2 different trips going there too, but I don't think I can take like 1,600 pounds of cargo with full fuel. Let's see here. Full fuel. And doesn't it count? What does it count the pilot as? At 170 or 180? I think it might be 170. Wait, that's only giving us 300 pounds of payload, right? Yeah, we need to take a lot less fuel. So I don't know how much fuel it's going to take. So I don't know if we can take... Yeah, we can't take that much. We can just take the 900 pounds. That should be fine. All right, KRDG Reading. And that is a size 3. That's going to be towered, I think. I'm just double checking. Pretty sure it is, but I just want to make sure. Reading Spats. Open charts, taxi, airport info. Yeah, ground, tower, departure, Harrisburg departure, and Reading departure. Unicom, and it has an ATIS. All right, we'll go to Reading. That'll be good. All right, let's prepare this one. Reading, there we go. SF50. Do you think FS 2024 is going to be more graphically intensive? I doubt it. They did show some improvements to the terrain, right? Where it was more detailed. So maybe like if improved terrain detail equals more polygons, which equals more graphics, more strain on your graphics processing. I don't know. I hope not. I doubt it. I guess we'll see. No, it's not a helpful answer, but yeah, I just don't know. I guess it's possible if they add more features and all of the terrain everywhere is better, more detailed terrain, and it's, you know, smoothing out the corners of mountainsides and cliffs and valleys and all that kind of stuff. It's possible that that introduces more detailed terrain, which means that it's, yeah, rendering more detailed shapes. So that's possible. Oh, it says we only need 27% of our fuel for this, but we only have 415 available. So I don't think we could take the other. I don't think we could take the other mount. Let me double check what it was. If we can take 400 pounds more, I'll grab a second job. You can just stack them. KRDG, it was this one. Yeah, it was 684. It's a bit too much. It's like an extra 280 pounds on top of what we can take. So, no go. We're just gonna stick with the 900 pounds. All right, then here we're gonna do IFR again. We'll go all the way up to our normal cruise altitude now. KFVX to KRDG. Update the departure time. Vision Jet is chosen. IFR is chosen. And runway 21 and 18 are estimated. Here's our route. Barrie, Quebec 22, Shotgun, Quebec 119, EMI, Jet 48 to Hagen. I'll paste that in the chat in a minute. All right, generate that one. It's a pretty straight route. We're not like making too many crazy diversions, so we'll just go with it. Altitude is 27,000. All right, so let me take my notes over here. So I usually take my first notes, just our call sign and stuff. Vision Jet. So we're November 4-1 Echo. I usually write in like where we are and where we're going, so we need to know the names. Especially for VFR, it's more important. But like, I mean, we should know the names, of course. But instead of having to pull up a chart to remember the name. If I'm making a call out, I just type them in. So we're going KFVX Farmville to RDG Reading. And then they're going to give us our clearance, but like normally I would type in like craft and then enter the things I know we're going to get. So what we're going to expect, like as filed something, and then up to, was it 21,000 for our cruise? 27,000. And then frequency. And then squawk at the end of that. Okay. All right, let me give you guys the whole route in the chat if you want it. There it is in the chat rooms. And then we've already imported this, right? Yep. 80 gallons of fuel. Wait, only 80 gallons? To Reading. Oh, wait, I can take the other one. Oh, I didn't import it yet. Oh, wait, no, it's not holding the cargo. Okay, there we go. Okay, I chose the cargo. Yeah, 415 pounds left, so we can't take any more. All right, 10-hour offset into the pass so we can fly during the day. Aircraft tracker's going. All right, sweet. Start tracking. I'll go get the flight plan put in Volanta. (3841) Echo. All right, that is set. So many things to import it into. All right, now we're going to go to flights here at Navigraph, unload and import the new flight from SimBrief to Reading. There we go. And it's very cloudy, so we're going to do IFR with SayIntentions again. Putting it through its paces. All right, cool. Let's get this thing turned back on. All right, it's stealing my cursor. This is the one thing I don't like about this. When I click, I'm clicking outside here and the cursor is staying in this window. So that's, that is one annoyance for sure. All right, let's get battery 1, 2, Gen 1, 2, and GPU. I think we're taking all cargo, right? I think it was just 900 pounds of cargo, no passengers. Yeah, we're taking mail. 912 pounds of mail. All right, external power is connected. We'll do this one a little faster. I'm not going to go through the whole checklist this time. Just to save us some time. So we're going to go oxygen and fresh air on, engine anti-ice off for now because it's 14 degrees. Just going to leave this on full. Update our altimeter automatically 2986. MFD on the map, full screen. And then in the middle we'll do our nav comm, if it'll let me. Why did this work last time? I wish I could just configure these how I want. Like I want PFD, navcom, MFD. So they're like on the sides where the screens are, but yeah, it doesn't. This mode is, this is very annoying when this is not controlling either of the screens. Like this is just set to comm nav, so. Click MFD again. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Oh, there, if I go PFD, then MFD, it works. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, so let's go SimBrief. Import to Reading. Import, that looks good. All right, so we got FVX to Barrie. Direct Barrie, then we should go Quebec 22 to Shotgun, so we're gonna enter the airway here that's not in the flight plan. Load airway, Quebec 22. Good, exit at Shotgun. Yeah, so we get 2 more waypoints that weren't in there. And then we're going to expand all to make sure we see everything. All right, Barrie, Quebec 22 to Shotgun. Then we're supposed to go to Quebec 119 to EMI. So I'm going to hit shotgun, load airway 119, exit at EMI. So we get more waypoints we didn't have before. All right, shotgun, Quebec 119 to EMI, 119 to EMI. Then jet 48 to Hagen, or Hagen. EMI, load airway, jet 48 to Hagen. So we get Penzi that we were missing, load airway. All right, there we go. Let's expand all. Right? 22 to shotgun, 119 to EMI, and 48 to Hagen. There's Penzi. And then we have destination. Destination is, it's expecting runway 18, so we'll go in here. Approach. And there's no ILS for 18, so put in the visual for 18. Load. Okay. All right, and this time it actually got rid of the destination airport as an en route waypoint. So we're going straight here from Hagen to the approach. So that's good. Okay. All set there. Then we'll just zoom the map out, make sure everything looks fine and dandy. It's going to be kind of a long flight. Hope you guys brought a book, because I'm not talking the whole time. Okay, I won't be able to help myself. All right. Traffic here. All right, nice. So let's see. Do we have a clearance frequency? We have Roanoke clearance, which is who they gave us on the way in. All right, Roanoke clearance 35075. Transfer. Then after that, we'll want to go probably to probably. There's no tower, so technically we would go to 22.8 for Unicom, and then we get departure once we're in the air. Switch over to departure. All right, we'll start up the engines in a second. All right, let's get our clearance and finish this note. I'm just going to erase the whole thing, so I don't want to like try to click in that little tiny box there. Okay, so we're on Roanoke departure. Roanoke clearance. Roanoke clearance, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, IFR to Reading. Long way to go, short time to get there. We'll just engage ludicrous speed, everything will be fine.
Nobody is listening on 135.075.
Oh, what, really? That's who we had before on the way in, wasn't it? Maybe it's a different frequency. Center says 135.4 for Farmville. But I thought it was Roanoke. Well, we'll try 135.4 then. Transfer 35.4, transfer. Roanoke clearance, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, IFR to Reading. As filed? Maybe this frequency will work. It's taking longer, so I'm guessing it's going to work. Come on, Roanoke. Roanoke. Hello? Roanoke, are you there? Oh, it says I'm talking to Washington Center. I think this Roanoke doesn't work then. So it shows, it's in the UI for SayIntentions, it shows that I sent the message, but I don't think it's responding to me. Washington Center radio check. Radio check, please, Washington. You're in Cambodia. Awesome. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Pagna? KFVX. Well, I guess nobody's listening. I think it's just stuck. Maybe it's just stuck. Washington radio check didn't work either. Wake up! I'm gonna hit reset ATC maybe. Alright, I just hit reset ATC. Let's try it with Washington Center. Washington Center, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, IFR to Reading. Since it's a center, maybe they don't know what I'm talking about. Like it's not an actual clearance. Is there a clearance? No, there's no clearance. Yeah, there's no clearance frequency. There's just a center. So they kind of expect me to, yeah, not be on the ground here. Yeah, what Philippe is saying. May want to get clearance when airborne. I'm just worried that it's frozen right now. Maybe nothing is working. Well, I could save us some time and get started either way, though. All right, let's get the engine back on again. Run, engine start. Oops. Actually, I don't need the tablet. It's going to automatically turn off the GPU for us, which is nice.
And shut down the engines.
What's our clearance? Clarence? It also could be that I'm so far. No, we were using Washington Center on the way in, right? I thought Washington dropped us off to Roanoke, but I forget the frequency that Roanoke was on. All right, engine is on. It'll automatically turn our GPU off. 6 degrees pitch up, trim is good. 50% on the flaps, that's set. 29086, I hit the B key to give us our altimeter setting. 209 on the heading for the runway. See that on the chart. All right, 209. All right, parking brake is off. Landing light is on because we don't have a taxi light in this thing. All right, CTAF is 122.8. We'll make our call on CTAF. Farmville traffic, Vision Jet, 41 Echo. Entering the runway to back taxi to runway 21 Farmville. Farmville. I guess it's not considered a back taxi because I didn't just land, right? Anyway, we're using the runway, okay? Even if Pry flies on the runway. Picked a bad day to stop drinking. I may have a beer at my desk right now. There's some days after work where you just, or where I just, maybe you don't, but I just want to crack a beer right after work. I'm having a Deschutes fresh squeezed. Probably, I think this is maybe my favorite beer. It's very good. Yeah, we'll just try to pick it up when we're in the air and see what they say. Because we have Roanoke clearance, then we have Roanoke departure on 1350. I guess I would try departure. Since there's no center frequency listed here. We could try 135.0. See what happens there. Didn't I? Is that what I tried before? No, I tried 135.075. NA or nah? Nah or nah? Deschutes? I think we've flown past the Deschutes VOR before in Portland. Or in Oregon. Nice, we have a little exit here. Gotta have hard liquor in arm's reach at all times. Yeah, I'm more of just a beer guy. I like have a beer and sip on it for like 3 hours and get made fun of by my gaming buddies. They'll be like, "You're still on your first beer?" It'll be like midnight. I'll be like, "Yeah." Farmville traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo departing on runway 21 right now. Farmville. I don't know why I say right now. We're departing. All right, pitot heat is on, strobes are on, flaps at 50%, 6% nose up, pitch trim. Hold the brakes. Yeah, Deschutes is amazing. I love Deschutes. Now we're gonna get heading mode and flight level change mode on. I should set my initial altitude, shouldn't I? They had us on 5,500 for a bit on the way here. We'll just do that. All right, 70 knots already. 80 knots. 90 knots. Rotat.
Airborne time lost.
6 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than
All right,
1 mile.
positive rate, 600 feet per minute, gear up.
7 o'clock. Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
115 knots, flaps up. All right, 500 AGL, autopilot, bam. Auto throttle, climb, 165 knots. All right, let's see if Roanoke departure does anything for us here. Make our turn out to the left. Roanoke departure, Vision Jet, 41 Echo. Like to pick up our IFR to Reading. Forgot the Honda Jet's just a space shuttle. Yeah, that thing is insane. Definitely more time to think when you're flying the Vision Jet. This thing is like a turboprop in disguise. Let's go, boys! Sorry, that's as much fake hype as I can put out on the microphone. Uh-oh. Breaking IFR rules right now. So I didn't get a response on that frequency either. Oh, I'm on CTAF still. Farmville traffic, disregard the IFR request. This is our last call departing. We're clear of the runway. And final call for Vision Jet 41 Echo. Farmville. Whoops. No wonder. Roanoke departure, Vision Jet 41 Echo, IFR to Reading. Pick the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna go up to 27,000 feet. Or we'll just go up to like, what, 16.5? We're going eastbound still, right? We could do 16.5, I guess. All right, not hearing anything back there either. Oh wait, it said Vision Jet 41 Echo, Roger, in the transcript. I think that's the second time. I'm gonna close SayIntentions and reopen it. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Okay, reopened it. Is that our engine dying? What was that? Is everything good here? 78 gallons of fuel. Everything's in the green. All right, I think we're good. Cabin pressure's rising. Cabin altitude. All right, I think we're good. Let's try. Okay, we're getting chatter again. We got a with you. All right, let's try Roanoke departure again. 1350. Roanoke departure, Vision Jet 3841 Echo. We'd like to pick up IFR clearance to Reading. Romeo Delta Golf. Did I file? No. If you do it through SimBrief, it'll automatically read your last SimBrief flight plan that gets generated. You just go to the settings screen
Vision Jet 41 Echo,
and put in
Roger.
your SimBrief ID. So on SayIntentions, you can go to settings and put in your SimBrief ID, and then it'll auto pull from SimBrief. So as long as you use SimBrief to generate it, it's good to go. It's worked pretty good so far. So they once again just said Roger. So I don't know if that means our IFR request is like pending or what. Of course we're in the cloud, so we're breaking all the rules already, but
3 o'clock.
we'll stay out of class alpha airspace for now. All right, yeah, it just said Roger with nothing else. Roanoke departure, Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. Can we pick up our IFR clearance to Reading? All right, 10,000 feet. Lights are staying on. Outside air temperature is 3 degrees. It's got the engine anti-ice on. All right, Roanoke, come on, do us proud.
Vision Jet 4-1 Echo Roanoke approach. Clear to the Reading Airport via direct. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Squawk 5211.
All right, cleared direct. 10,000 feet. We'll expect flight level 220 in 10 minutes. Squawk 5211. Vision Jet 4-1 Echo. All right, let's go down here. Squawk 5211. Enter altitude reporting. Back. Direct 10,000 feet. Whoops. Let's hit altitude hold then. We'll go back down to 10,000. And be good boys. All right, 10,000. We'll just vertical speed it down. 1,000 feet per minute. All right, and yeah, no frequency for that readback because we picked it up in the air. All right, that's cool. It's kind of cool. It knew to not give us like a departure frequency because we're already on with them. Cool. Yeah, I guess if I wanted to be more realistic, we would stay under the clouds, stay VFR until we're able to pick up our clearance or pop through the holes in the ground or pop through the holes in the cloud like up here.
Comanche 8 Kilo Hotel radar contact,
And
6
then,
miles west of Spirit of St. Louis Airport at 3,700
All right, 1,000 to
feet.
go for 10,000. Someone to go to Spirit of St. Louis. All right, the chatter's working again. Maybe I just had to restart the client. I think I have the latest version of the client. Let's turn traffic auto. There we go. Traffic on over here. All right, we're going direct to Umbre right now.
SoCal Approach Skyhawk, 54 Echo, 14 miles northwest of Van Nuys at 5,000.
Van Nuys, nice. LA.
Requesting IFR clearance.
Yes, more
on
IFR
file
clearance
to
going on.
Whiteman Airport.
Oh, nice. They're going Van Nuys to Whiteman? Isn't that like a 5-minute drive? Actually, I don't think I've ever flown into Whiteman before. What happens if you do an incorrect readback? It'll correct you. I think it's gotten, I think I did one incorrectly with a squawk code once and it told me readback correct, but I'm pretty sure they've been like dialing in the strictness over time. I think they were like being nice to all of us for a while and not restricting everything. Now it's like they're turning on hard mode. Taylor Swift on a 3-second flight. Yeah, actually, how far is it Van Nuys to Whiteman? Let me bring up SkyVector. That's got to be so fast, right? KVNY. What is Whiteman? WHP. Yeah, it is. It's literally 4.8 miles direct. 4.8 miles. Look how close it is. Will they depart? Maybe I misheard it. Don't say her name. She might sue you? Has that happened? What does that even mean? Need IFR. Look to your left. There's the airport right there. You could literally taxi there. Okay, I guess I can turn the strobe lights off. I thought that I'm going to say it again, wigwag. I thought the wigwag lights were only supposed to be on when you're coming in for landing. You could just slew over there. Fuel low. Wait, what? Wait, don't we have like hundreds of miles to go? What do you mean fuel low? Uh-oh. Oh, did I mess up? Let me check. I gotta check SimBrief. Oh no, block fuel. Block fuel 1,097 pounds. Wait, how did we end up with 400 pounds? Oh no, I'm gonna have to make a pit stop somewhere. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, nearest airports. Mayday. I didn't set the fuel, but I just trusted that. Oh no! No! I did it again! Wait, no, it's tracking. No, it's tracking. Sorry. It is tracking. It's because I have the data up. Okay, I didn't do it again. It didn't load the fuel. Or it didn't import the correct fuel. Yeah, we only have 400 pounds. We need a lot more fuel. All right, let's see how it handles this. Roanoke approach. VisionJet 41 Echo is having a fuel issue. Can we get an airport, direct to vectors for an airport to land at to refuel? Fuel issues. I want to see what it does. I'm not declaring an emergency, but we want their assistance picking an airport. On Gallant. No, I haven't changed it. It should import it correctly from SimBrief.
VisionJet 41 Echo, turn left heading 260 vectors to the nearest airport, Farmville, 41 miles to the east.
Oh, not
Squawk
Farmville.
5211 and ident.
All right, well, Squawk 5211 and ident. Can we get a different airport to the northeast? Maybe 50 miles from here? I'm actually curious if it can find an airport for us. They want to ident. There we go. This will be interesting, actually. Let's see if it can give us an airport to the, like, on our...
VisionJet 41 Echo, turn right, heading 100 vectors for Hanover County Municipal, approximately 50 miles to the northeast. Contact Washington Center on 118.75 when ready to copy IFR clearance.
Okay. All right, turn right heading 100 Hanover County, and we'll contact Washington Center 118.75. VisionJet 41 Echo. All right, right heading 100. Wait, that's a... Oh, yeah, right 100. Okay, nice. And then we had to contact Washington on 118.75 for IFR clearance. So they're going to give us an IFR clearance, which is good because of the weather, to Hanover. All right, let's just get in contact with the other controller. 118.75.
VisionJet 41 Echo, Hanover Airport at your 10 o'clock, 13 miles. Change to advisory, frequency approved.
Can we get a pop-up IFR clearance to Hanover? VisionJet 41 Echo. Wonder if they'll give us a route. Yeah, this is, we're in IFR condition, or IMC conditions here, man. Help us out.
VisionJet 41 Echo approach, Squawk 5211.
Squawk 5211, VisionJet 41 Echo. Altitude reporting got turned off. I think maybe when I idented? Hanover? I want them to, like, give us Where is Hanover? I want them to give us like a route, basically. Hanover, is this it right here?
Vision Jet 41 Echo on navigation.
Could we get a route and an IFR clearance to Hanover? Vision Jet 41 Echo. Fuel, fuel, fuel. I mean, they could at least, they could get, maybe they'll give us a direct. This is totally, this is unscripted experimentation here. Because it's not, it doesn't know, it's just, it doesn't know. I mean, it doesn't have a script.
Squawk 5211.
Squawking 5211, 41 Echo. Is the Cirrus Jet faster than the 930? They're about the same. Vision Jet, the Vision Jet is pretty much like a turboprop. So you can compare it to like the M500, the TBM 830, TBM 930, or 850 and 930. Very similar. It just, yeah, it just matters. It's a G1, a G3000 as well, so it's really not much different. Do you have to file a flight plan? I'm not sure, actually. I'm trying to see if it'll wing it. It just keeps telling.
Vision Jet 41 Echo Hanover Airport at your 8 o'clock 16 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
8 o'clock. Can I get the airport ICAO code for Hanover, please? Vision Jet 41 Echo. I'm just gonna go direct. Direct Hanover. How small is this airport, though? I don't think I see it on the map. There's...
Vision Jet 41 Echo Hanover Airport ICAO code is Kilo Oscar Foxtrot Papa Colby.
Papa what? Oh yeah, Hanover County. Roger, 41 Echo. Okay, 41. Okay, so we're gonna activate that. Okay, so it's able to give us the code. Oh, it's behind us.
Vision Jet 1 Echo, Roger.
Which runway is preferred right now for landing at Hanover? Vision Jet 41 Echo. We're in a little bit of a situation here. I should have called like a pan. It's not that dire though. I don't wanna scare them. Just gonna start a descent here.
Vision Jet 41 Echo with the current winds 251 at 25, runway 16 is preferred for landing at Hanover.
All right, 16. Thanks a lot, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, runway 16. Let's see if that checks out. No, wait, there's no 16. Wait, is this Hanover? Oh no, it's not Hanover. And I forgot the code for Hanover. Dude, Chris, thanks for the gas money, Chris. Thanks for the face reveal.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, Roger. Contact Potomac approach on 126.75 when ready for descent.
Potomac approach 126.75, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Potomac approach, Vision Jet 41 Echo is descending into Hanover. I don't know, that's not a legit call. I feel like we're in an emergency, but we're not really. Okay, let me go back here. Flight plan, Hanover, OFP. So that's activated. KOFP. So procedures.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, Potomac departure, descend and maintain 4,000. Expect runway 16 for arrival at Hanover, altimeter 29er88.
Nice. 29er88. What did they say? Descend and maintain 4,000. All right, descend and maintain 4,000, and we'll expect runway. Repeat runway again for Vision Jet 41 Echo. Was it 16? Yeah, 16 straight. All right, I think we're good. We're above the profile right now. Okay, yeah, we're above the profile. I'm gonna give auto throttle back to the FMS. And we'll get VPAT turned on. Okay, VNAV, and then we'll make our descent a little more shallow here. Catch up to our catch up to our VNAV profile right here. It's above us right now, so
Vision
just
Jet
wait.
41 Echo Hanover Airport at your 2 o'clock 18 miles. Change to
12
advisory
o'clock.
frequency approved. Have a good evening.
All right. We're not ready to change to advisory. We're still in the clouds here. Vision 41 Echo. Temperature 14. Overcast at 4,000. Okay. Yeah, they're having us go down to 4,000. I mean, it's at least able to wing this a little bit. It's kind of nice. I can't believe I didn't fuel it all the way up. I skipped the checklist, but I don't think I would have checked the fuel, honestly, on the checklist.
Vision Jet 41 Echo understood. Maintain current squawk. Remain this frequency until clear of clouds and ready to change to advisory.
Wilco, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Ask where the nearest 7-Eleven is. Yeah, we're gonna need an energy drink after this. After this diversion. All right, VPAT. All right, set 120 knots in the FMS for our final approach fix, which is just a visual final approach fix. Got a nice U-turn again. I'll have to get slowed down this time in advance. All right, let's look up Hanover. Pull the charts up. All right, they're having us land on 1.6. Airport elevation is 200 feet. And they're having us go down to 4,000. All right, we're maybe coming out of the clouds here. And then CTAF frequency is 1227. So we'll put that in standby, 227. All right, 900 feet to go.
Vision Jet 41 Echo Hanover Airport at your 2 o'clock 9 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
We don't have the airport in sight yet, 41 Echo. Sorry about the no gas thing. Change to advisory. Have a good evening and good luck. Yeah, SayIntentions has... This is the main difference between SayIntentions and Beyond ATC that I think is the main point.
Vision
Is
Jet 41 Echo understood. Advise when you have the field in sight.
Wilco, 41 Echo. This is the main difference. And also the main cost difference as well, right? SayIntentions, think of it as a modern pilot to ATC with traffic injection, all that good stuff they've been demoing. But you have canned responses, right? You can you choose from canned responses, and then you can use your credits for better voices, really good voices at 150 plus voices.
41 Echo, roger.
But SayIntentions, the monthly cost makes sense if you've thought about how much AI costs even for Beyond ATC, right? It's just expensive. Doesn't matter who you are, what company it is, who's making the product. It's expensive, and those costs have to be passed along. So, yeah, the difference is with SayIntentions, it's all AI all the time. So you wish they would merge. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think the main difference between the two is going to be the traffic. The traffic injection is a unique feature, at least right now, of Beyond ATC. That's something that I think SayIntentions is going to do it at some point, but
Kansas City Center on
yeah, and then the main thing about SayIntention is you can really just say anything to it. I think I see I saw a light blinking over there. Yeah, it should be right off to our left.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, Hanover Airport at your 1 o'clock 5 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
All right, we'll change to advisory frequency. You can cancel IFR for Vision Jet 41 Echo. Thanks. Oh, we're at 120 knots already. Should probably... Let's go ahead and go to manual speed. We'll just bring that up a little bit here.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR frequency change approved. Vision Jet 41 Echo. Should be descending now as well. Down to 1,000 feet. All right, let's go ahead and squawk VFR. Altitude reporting mode. And we'll switch over to CTAF 1227. All right, that's good. All right, we're landing on 16. Oops, I just pulled in the wrong thing here. All right, we're gonna make our turn soon. Bottom of descent is there, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. We're catching up to the VNAV profile right now. And so that'll be caught. VPATH is still on standby. All right, 6 miles until the straight waypoint, but it's gonna turn before we get there, so. All right, then 16, once we get off we're gonna turn to the right, exit right for the hangars. All right, and it has a clearance frequency here as well, so we'll see again if we can get IFR from here. Is that the runway right there? I'm having a hard time seeing the runway. Oh, there it is right there. Whoops. Brilliant. All right, gear down. Flaps 1. Richmond traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo, 5 mile final, runway 16, Richmond. Oh, you like this switch between IFR and VFR? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. They're like doing the opposite things. Like, you know, SayIntentions started with VFR, and Beyond ATC started with like commercial IFR. But it's pretty cool. We can even already try this with SayIntentions. Kind of neat. All right, full flaps, bring us down to 120 knots. Let's go 110. 33 knot headwind right now. This is gonna be fun. All right, 1 mile until final approach fix, and then that's a 2 mile final. So we're about 3.5 miles out. Soul says another main thing will be what folks want overall. I bet a lot are fine not having premium. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's kind of, you know, you get everything with $30 a month. I personally like that. Just knowing how expensive it can get without it. The sim's totally frozen right now, by the way. There we go. Pure soup to the northeast. Heck yeah. All right, we're going to go into some of that maybe. This is going to be a fun crab here. Richmond traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo, 3 mile final, runway 16, Richmond. All right, flaps are full, gear is down, 3 greens, landing lights on, strobe is on. We got the wig wags should go soon. I think they activate when we're, is that under 1,000 AGL? Oh, we are under 1,000. Forget when they turn on. All right, let's turn off autopilot. Yaw damper off. Richmond traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo, short final, runway 16, Richmond. Oops, power. All right, ground speed's 90 knots. Oh my God, this is crazy. All right, we got a 15 knot crosswind. No problem.
500.
All right, 100 knots. Good on that little glide path we got. Too red and too light on the Vazzies. I'm keeping our little vector indicator right there, their little crosshair. Trying to keep that on the runway to help me out. All right, 4 reds adding power. My God, the turbulence is crazy. Okay, it's just suddenly got a little smoother. Oh, this is going to be fun to watch you guys land. Good luck, everyone. Oh my God, I'm floating so much.
Landing time log.
Milked it a little bit. No butter. No butter, all milk. Crab with whipped butter? Sounds like dinner to me. Whipped butter? We've been calling it milking it because it's not quite been turned into butter yet. Some people find that to be a questionable terminology. Oh, FX, I missed him in with the ATR. Nice. Maybe we see some crabs here. Maybe it was just bad for me. Maybe everybody else just thinks this is easy. This is just Tuesday for everyone else. 62 FPM. Nice, Jeff. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one having problems with this. I don't like the search bar thing. It's kind of nice, but it's faster for me to tab over to take notes on my second monitor, I think. Scrambled the egg jet. True. True and accurate. All right, Cyber, you got it. No problem. I feel like I was crabbed like crazy, but watching these guys land doesn't look like a big deal. Slow lane landing. All right, flaps up, strobes off, pitot heat off. Just gonna get over here and I gotta get the on-air thing going, so I'm just gonna peel out real quick here. Did I see a Delta Tango in the air? Oh, I did. Delta. Wait. Wait. Hey, wait. How have we not noticed this? Delta's in the Vision Jet. Is this like the equivalent milestone to me buying something off Orbex instead of from the marketplace? Guys, we all see what's happening here, right? We see this? Delta Tango Vision Jet. Welcome to the flight. Wait, have you been in this the whole time? Wait, did anybody notice this earlier? Wait, I didn't know you were in the Vision Jet. I didn't even know you were behind me, honestly. I've just had heads down in ATC the whole time. I've been a bad streamer. He's in the ugly plane. Never flown it before. Right now. Okay, no pressure then. This will be totally fine. Mountain, thanks for the gifted membership. JG gifted a membership by the Mountain. Thank you, Mountain. Pull up your stool, JG. Watch out for splinters in the butt. Big Game Hunter. Oh, that's a crab right there. He's dusting us. Ooh, that was nice. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? I spoke too soon. It's like a nose gear failure or something. All right, Simper Vision Jet. Banana Runt Yellow. What's up, Jason? New to Flight Sim, trying to get the hang of everything. Well, whatever questions you got, feel free to ask them. If I can help you concisely during the stream, I'll definitely help you out. And if you want, you can join the Discord afterwards and ask away there as well. Everybody's very helpful. Sim, I think Sim touched the center line. Somebody ban him from the virtual airline. Nice Honda Jet landing in the fast lane, off into the grass a little bit. It's probably somebody over there waiting for him, I'm sure. Something like that. All right, Delta Tango. His first Vision Jet landing with a 10-knot crosswind. Easy mode. I mean, if you can fly an A320, you can fly this, right? He's looking very smooth. Very established, stabilized. Look at that. You just got to kind of drive the nose down. Oh, yeah, easy. He pretty much touched the center line and then went into the fast lane as well. First landing. Mark it in the books. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the egg-shaped airplane club, sir. It's good to have you. You know, he's probably pretty good at landing that, like, better than me because I'm not used to, like, pointing the nose down. I'm used to just, like, pulling the throttle to idle and just slowly floating down onto the runway with like no way back. But here, like with the Vision Jet and the Honda Jet, I feel like you have to like drive it into the ground basically. Okay, I'm gonna turn the engine off again. Let's get credit for landing here. All right, I'll find another flight that's slightly closer maybe.
It has been monitored by OnAir.
All right, we didn't earn any money there, but well, I still have the same flight to do. Sim froze on final and nosedived. Wait, were you in the Hornet or were you in the Honda Jet? Maybe the Honda Jet. Yeah, we still need to go to the same place. We just need a new SimBrief flight plan from here. All right, let me prep it again. Oh, the nameless dog that has multiple memberships, or has multiple names, sent the membership. Thanks, dog. How do I get planes to do model matching? I didn't. I just own all of the planes. But that said, I am using something that's pretty cool. If you want commercial traffic model matching, I did. Let's see. Last Thursday, I got the Just Flight FS traffic add-on that's now in the marketplace, and that is pretty impressive just because I think it's the first add-on that has ever added models to the sim for you for model matching. So the Just Flight FS traffic add-on, they give you, I think it's 65 models are included. You can't fly them, but it makes it so when it does its traffic injection using like scheduled flight data that it has, it's like AI traffic basically, but you get all those models in. Actually, I'm not sure the answer to this. I should test this out. I'm curious if all of those models work with other traffic injectors like FSLTL. I haven't tested that, but it does come with like 65 commercial airplane models. So you won't see like the Vision Jet, but you'll see all the commercial planes, all the airliners. 65 of them are modeled, and there's like custom sounds and animations and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, it seems like a pretty cool add-on. I think it was like $35 though. Okay, let's let me do this here. Okay, so SimBrief, we're gonna do the SimBrief again. This time I'm going to add fuel, which arguably, I don't know, we'll see. It might be a good idea. Okay, OFP to RDG, that's correct. 912 pounds of freight, IFR. This is a short route. Colin to the Tango 295 to LRP. That Tango Airways doing a lot of work, it looks like. 27,000 feet again. All right, notepad. So we are Vision Jet 3841 Echo. OFP, which is Richmond to KRDG Reading. 27,000 feet. Okay, block fuel. Here we go. 1,000 pounds block fuel. There we go. 1,000 pounds, 125 gallons. That sounds right. I swear I did this last time and somehow it only loaded a few hundred pounds. Now we got 1,000 pounds. Validate fuel and payload. All right, fly now, 10-hour offset. Okay, let's do all the other things. Go up here to Navigraph. I'll go over to Volanta, get the new flight started. All right, add a flight plan, SimBrief. 3841 echoes our call sign. All right, that is good. Then we will unload and reload into Navigraph. We just have to do this everywhere. 100 different imports. And we're doing four SimBrief imports. One into OnAir Company, one into Navigraph charts, one into Volanta, and then we'll do one in the G3000 here as well. All right, runway 16 is still preferred, but I think we can get our clearance on the ground this time if the frequency works, so we'll try that. CTAF. Yeah, we have Potomac clearance 125.4. So we'll give that a shot. We have an ace sauce. We'll skip the weather. We'll just hit B to get our altimeter. Okay, let's get this started up again. Let's get the ground power connected. All right, GPU is connected. Comms here, MFD here, SimBrief import. All right, OFP to Reading request and import. And we'll have to do the Tango airway. I'm going to go ahead and grab that from SimBrief. We'll start tracking. Started tracking an OnAir Company. All right, and pasting in the flight plan for you guys in chat. Ben, thanks for the $5 super chat, dude. I'm going to wait for the... I'll thank you a second time once the alert actually comes through. I don't know why they're always so delayed. Okay, and we're going to double check that the airway gets put in. So it doesn't do the airways when you import a SimBrief flight plan, so we're going to do the airway ourselves. So after Colin, it's Tango 295 to LRP, which is Lancaster. We'll click Colin, load airway, Tango 295. Wait for the exits to load. There it is. Thanks, Ben. LRP. It'll bring all these waypoints. Load airway.
Made my night long. This was fun, GTG.
This was fun. Gotta go. Well, thanks for joining, dude. Glad you had a good time. Hope to see you next stream's on Thursday. Hope to see you then. Thanks for the $4.99, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we got the airway put in. So we got Colin, Tango 295, and then we're exiting at Lancaster. And then we expand, we'll see all the waypoints we get along the way that we would not have gotten if we didn't load the airway. So that's why it's important to load them. All right, full screen over here. We'll hit home and go back to the map. Nice, we have a little bit of soup on the way, maybe, on the way out. All right, let's get the engine started. It'll automatically detach the GPU.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
External power connected is here still. Fuel pump's on. All right, that's gone. Yeah, see, it automatically disconnects it now. I don't know which update it was specifically, but one of the updates they made automatically disconnects the GPU for you, which is, it's almost too nice. I love taking off with a GPU attached. All right, 2988's our altimeter still. And we're going to try to get our clearance now. Oh, I left oxygen and fresh air on. I guess that's fine. We'll turn engine anti-ice off for now. And let's get our Bose headphones in today for this flight. Little noise reduction. Things to remember, not to forget. 1, fuel. 2, start the flight in OnAir. Yeah, let me check that. There we go. OnAir flight is tracking. Let's double check the fuel. We have 151 gallons this time instead of 30. That's pretty good. All right, let's get our clearance in 125.4. And then in standby, CTAF 22.7. All right, we're going to go do Potomac clearance and see what they give us. Potomac clearance, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, IFR to Reading. Let's see how it works. I didn't reset the flight, so hopefully we'll see if it kind of realizes we're starting a new flight. And we just have the numbers. We know that 16 is preferred, and we have 2988 on the altimeter. That's my actual checklist. Yeah. Fuel. Start the flight.
41 Echo Hanover clearance cleared to the Reading Airport via the call-in transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 270 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.75, squawk 1222. Information uniform is current.
All right, cleared to Reading. Call-in transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 270. Departure 126.75. Squawk 1222. Information uniform. Vision Jet 41 Echo. So I think they're telling us info uniform, but I think even if it's an ASOS, it's using information uniform. Like if we do 119.025 down here.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, read back correct. Expect runway 16, contact ground on.
All right, we'll expect 16, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, runway 16, which is what we expected. I'll go put that in over here though. Runway 16, and then on the other side we're expecting 18. And I guess I'll put in the, just so we get. Actually, is this good? Yeah, I'll put in the approach just so we get VNAV calculations before we know what our approach is. There's an ILS for 3.6, but it said we'll be on 1.8. So once again, I'll do the visual for 1.8. I kind of like hand landing this thing and getting some practice in. So we'll just load that in. All right, so it's going from Lancaster to the straight, right into the approach. Okay, we're expecting runway 16. That's good. We need to squawk 1222. 1222, enter. Altitude reporting mode is on. Great. I think I'm learning to like the G3000 a bit. I still hate that I have to like move the camera to see the touchscreen and then this at the top, but it looks like the trick is really like if you get this kind of thing, just cycle between them until you get the configuration you want without that message. So it seems pretty, it's working pretty well to keep PFD on the left. I put the navcom in the middle and then put all the map stuff, put the MFD on the right. So it's just kind of visually connected to that screen over here. But yeah, it's working pretty good. Fuel is optional for couch captains. See, these are the situations I get myself into, just forgetting traffic constantly. Or forgetting fuel constantly, forgetting to track things, and good times, good times. Okay, we have that 5,000. Okay, let's get 5,000 set in 16. So we'll put 5,000 in selected altitude, IAS mode, and heading mode. Oh, my Verpal finally shipped. So the stuff I'm doing right now with the autopilot, using the Bravo throttle quadrant, I'm not going to be able to do that easily anymore. So we'll see how much I hate it, but then we'll also see how much I like my reclaimed desk space. We'll see what happens. All right, flight level change 185, and then we got heading mode. Heading for 16 is 159er, 159 on the heading selected. I got the like little Verpal control panel. It's got like the mini throttle. It's got a mini split throttle. It just got 4 axes, 2 for throttle, 1 for mixture, 1 for prop. See how it goes. I'll come sell my Bravo and my G1000 real sim gear and my 530 and 430 real sim gear out of the trunk of a car in Vegas. I'll just be standing there in a trench coat and sunglasses. Yo, you want a G1000? Okay, 16 is correct. Okay, I think that's all good, right? So we're gonna go to CTAF. We're gonna contact We're just going to go to CTAF. We're going to taxi and take off. Okay. Landing lights are on. Parking brake is off. Flaps 50%. Pitch trim 6 degrees up. Okay, that's all set. Flaps are good. All right, we're going to taxi over to runway 16. Richmond traffic vision jet 41 Echo taxiing to runway 16. Richmond. Into the trunk of my car in Vegas. Yeah, it's just been sitting in the closet for way too long. The problem is that if the Mountain resumes her IFR, her instrument training, then I think I'll regret selling it. So I probably have to keep a hold on it. 530 and 430 though. The things are just massive. Like, I mean, the thing that's the downside of using them is just like, okay, they take up a ton of space. And if you don't keep them hooked up permanently, every time you hook them up, you're attaching 2 more monitors and 3 USB cables. So each of the G1000s takes an HDMI cable and a USB cable. And then the audio panel that's in the middle of the 2 screens takes another USB cable. So yeah, 3 USB cables and 2 extra monitors. Then every time you get into it, you have to hold down right Alt and click each screen, move them over to those monitors, double click to maximize them, and then Alt enter to full screen them, and then do that again for the other monitor. Like, it's just a lot of work. You have to make sure the real SimGear plugin started properly, which it usually does when you started the sim, all that stuff. There's just a lot. The chicken noodle visibility at Reading, yes. Wait, is that good? Chicken noodle, I guess it depends on the thickness of the broth. Unhooked everything and use VR. Yeah, that's one way to do it. All right, strobe lights are on. Pitot heat is on. We're going to depart. We're going to climb to 5,000 feet, which is what they gave us, and then we'll contact them once we take off. Zero viz, totally fogged. Yes, this is going to be awesome. Microsoft pop-out manager, yeah. I mean, once it's running, it's great. Like, I do really like using the hardware, but the Bravo throttle quadrant, the autopilot section is so good on that I don't really miss it that much. I got used to using the Bravo, and now I'm going to try to not use the Bravo, but Richmond traffic vision jet 14 Echo lining up for departure runway 16 Richmond. Look at that windsock. It is almost fully erect. We're in store for a takeoff. That is the crosswind there. Let me turn on. I'm gonna actually turn on frame generation. I turned it off last time. Thought it was bugging out a bit. Okay, that's all good. Family show? What? That's a real word. Where is your mind, sir? Love pop-out manager. Yeah, I explicitly tick the box on YouTube that does not say for kids. All right, gear is 3 greens, of course. Flaps are set. Pitch trim is set. Heading mode, flight level change, all good. Looking for 80 to 90 knots. If this is a family show, that's news to me. All right, 80 knots, 85 knots. Rotate. Whoa.
Airborne time logged.
No wind data. All right, there we go. 11 knot wind from the right. All right, positive rate. Gear up. Trying to keep the nose down a little. Only at 100 knots, 110 knots. We're waiting for 115. All right, 115 knots, flaps up. Birds. Whew. All right, 500 AGL, left turn, onto course. Richmond traffic, Vision Jet 41 Echo is departed and clear of the active runway. Final call, Richmond. All right, autopilot on, nav mode in standby. Let's go auto throttle goodness, FMS auto throttle on, which is also doing 165 knots. All right, we're going up to 5,000. Let's contact Potomac. Switch back over. I think it was about Potomac. Potomac departure is 12675. Oh, I didn't have that in. 2675 transfer. Whoops. 2675 transfer. And I stopped turning for some reason. I didn't get my heading bug. Oh, I think did we pass the first waypoint? All right, there we go. 3,000 feet. Potomac departure, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, 3,400, climbing 5,000. Whoosh.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, Potomac approach, roger.
All right, they just gave us a roger. All right, so we're just gonna stop at 5,000 feet, and they said to expect flight level 270 10 minutes after departure. All right, outside air temperature 10 degrees. All right, 9, there we go. Engine anti-ice on.
Pilatus 8, Charlie Golf, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Ooh, Pilatus. Something that's really fun about having the chatter on too, and this being VFR first, is just, you don't just hear, you know, airline names the whole time. You know, you're not just hearing like Delta, Southwest. You hear like Pilatus and Diamond, and it just feels good. All right, it's increasing our speed now, 250 knots. We're at 5,000. Oh yeah, very soup-like. Much soup. All right, we're direct call-in. Sync our heading bug. Still trying to get on course though. And then yeah, we got some precip coming up. We don't know how high or low it is, but we're still in the clouds. We'll probably need some anti-icing. We'll see. Actually, it's only 9 degrees Celsius. We might be fine. Maybe we'll get some rain. All right, speed 250. Yeah, autopilot, yaw damper, and auto throttle are on. We're about to get FMS mode active. Heading mode still.
1482, heavy climb to 7,000, report passing through 5,000.
Climbing to 7,000, will report passing 5,000, FedEx 1482 heavy.
I think the Bose headphones are really good when we're active on ATC.
00, Pilatus 38, Charlie Golf.
And normally I don't have to worry about it just because, yeah, it's usually not an issue to hear the engine the whole time, but it is really nice hitting that little Bose button and you can hear everything more clearly. Pretty nice. Chris, thanks for the subscription. If you're in the chat. All right, on our way to Colin. This is a longer flight for sure. Oh, it's only 31 minutes. This is bearable. 164 nautical miles, 31 minutes ETE. I love IMC. So much fun. All right, we'll see if they forgot about us or not. They said 10 minutes after, expected 10 minutes after. We've only been flying about 5, maybe less. Oh, nice. We got a PIRAP from Cyber. Tops are at 7,500 feet. I think you can give PIRAPs to the AI. I don't know that it'll share them with other pilots, but I'm sure that is coming in the future. Long enough into the future, we'll have that kind of stuff.
Turn left, heading 120, cleared ILS 6.
Left to 120, cleared ILS 682. Charlie
ILS 6. He means ILS 06. Let's be honest. Wait, Phil, do you really have 5 screens? Do you have like a whole cockpit set up there, Phil? If so, you're gonna have to send pictures on the Discord. It's the law. All right, yeah, just checking that we're on the right frequency, right squawk code. Everything's good. All right, here comes the precip. We're almost in it. Let's see if we get some rain. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes before I bug them about our climb. I want to see if it gives it to us automatically. So I should bring this all the way up. I'll bring our selected altitude up to 27,000. Flight level 270. Just because it takes forever to roll it all the way up there. Philippe says they always forget the altitude change on SayIntentions. Yeah. Yeah, seems like a common bug. I'll give it a few more minutes, then we'll bug them. And we're supposed to go up to 20, flight level 270. All right, I got it in the selected altitude. 270 is set. How many vision jets do we have? 1, 2, 3. I'm 1. There's 2 Lokis in 1. Just me. Delta Tango, the inaugural vision jet for him. The leather seats don't have any indents in them yet. Sim, Cyber. So we got 6 behind. 6 total. Coco is 7. All right, we got 7 vision jets in the air. Beautiful. Yeah, I really, really wish they... Obviously, not every developer can do this, but if this thing had wear and tear, like the FS Reborn planes do, or the Black Square planes, it would be such an awesome upgrade. Wear and tear and randomized failures that you could turn on or off. Just your preferences, how insane you want it to be. That would be so cool. Phil says, not quite a full cockpit. 34-inch main screen. Nice. Is mine 32? I recently upgraded from an ultra wide to which is nice, to a 32-inch 4K. 34-inch main screen, 2 touch screens, 2 tablets, and 2 Stream Deck XLs. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you're mostly that makes sense as a setup if you're mostly flying IFR. Like I could see. Yeah, I mean I don't have quite that many things, but I just have one monitor, basically. Like, I just have my main monitor in front of me, but the Bravo throttle quadrant does a lot of the work. I would do something more like that if I wasn't streaming, but for stream, like, I want to show everything as I do it for the most part, so I do end up zooming in and doing the comm stuff here. I'm not using, like, a Stream Deck or anything for that. So I do try to use as much on-screen as possible, so anybody can do what I'm doing, basically, like, without the need for hardware. I will use my Bravo pretty often, though, to set the autopilot stuff here. But yeah, probably this week I think I'll get my Virpil little control panel thing, and I'm swapping the Bravo with that, so we'll see how it goes.
Echo, contact Potomac approach on 126.4. Have a good evening.
Over to Potomac approach 126.4. You have a good evening, sir. Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, Potomac approach. Let's see if they give us the climb. Potomac approach, Vision Jet, 41 Echo, 5,000 feet. What's up, Wilson? Hey guys, noob over here. I have an AMD Ryzen 5 3600X, Asus RTX 4060. Flight sim looks not that good.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, Potomac approach, roger.
Let's see if they give us climb maintain. They probably won't. I mean, if it doesn't look good, I think it's a question of what frames you're trying to get, what frames per second you're trying to get. So you could probably make it look good by turning on Ultra and downloading like Rex AccuSeason for the trees, and then you could but you might have really bad performance, like low frames per second because of that. But if you have a 4060, I would make sure you have DLSS and you have frame generation turned on in your graphics settings in Flight Sim. So if you turn those two things on, it should help with your performance, and then you can start cranking up your level of detail to like high end or ultra preset and just see how it goes from there.
L35 approach. CVM 1 to the Romeo.
Potomac approach, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Can we climb to our cruising altitude yet? See, they give us flight level 270. Yeah, I mean, that's just a bug that needs to be fixed, that they're not giving us our further climb instructions. At the least, it could start just by popping us up to our cruise altitude. Are we getting we're getting icing on the windshield yet? Doesn't look like it.
Jet 41 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb, maintain flight level 270, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, we're finally going up. Yeah, I think you're definitely right, Philippe. Dull Geek, what's up, dude? Dude, I watched one of your videos. Was it a week ago or so? I haven't seen your. I don't think I've seen your latest videos, but I watched one of yours a week or two ago. If you guys haven't checked out Dull Geek's, Dull Geek posts videos of him flying. Wait, did you get a new plane? I'm trying to think what happened in your last video, but yeah, he's hung out and chat a bit, and he makes videos. He's an actual real world pilot. I was the one.
Currently 40 miles out of Long Beach to the.
Your stuff is really well done, man. I like watching your videos. I don't watch that many aviation videos nowadays, like real world pilots. I used to watch a lot more. Here, let me send a link to your channel for people. When did you post the last one? Oh yeah, 7 days ago.
Have a good evening.
Did you redo your? I can't tell. Did you redo your thumbnails? Here's his channel if you guys want. I think this is his. Yeah, this is yours. If you guys want to check his videos out. Oh yeah, you sold your 140 and got a 235 a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm remembering a little bit. It's been a week or two since I watched one, I think, but if you guys want to check out his videos. Your last video was you talking about getting your commercial rating. Yes. I think that's the one that I saw. No, wait. Yeah, it was that, and you were doing pilotage and Dead Reckoning. So I watched that video. I haven't even done that in the sim yet, so props to you, sir. Oh, yeah, Wilson says check the CPU bottleneck website. CPU bottleneck is good. Yeah, CPU bottleneck is usually what most people run into in Microsoft Flight Sim. I went through like a full upgrade phase a couple months ago where I finally changed my motherboard out and my RAM out and upgraded, because I was also on the previous Ryzen architecture, so I had to do the full thing, get a new motherboard, get a new processor, but I just went forward and got the 7800 X3D, which is, I think, pretty widely regarded as kind of the best one for gaming. And yeah, it's definitely great. But then I also upgraded to the 4000 NVIDIA series, so I have frame generation turned on. It's just, yeah, at some point, that's the crappy thing about PCs, is that at some point you're gonna have to do the annoying replacement that's going to include your motherboard, your RAM, and your CPU. At least the motherboard and RAM, and usually the CPU. It all just goes hand in hand. Nice. Private Fly switched over to that ornithopter.
1 Zulu Romeo altimeter at Long Beach.
Beautiful.
305. Tree winds are tree 15 at 8.
Awesome thing about PCs. Yeah, it's really up to you, right? Like, if you have the inclination to and the budget to, you can keep upgrading over time. It's usually a good idea to skip a gen if you can here and there, though. You know, like skip a generation of video cards. If you're on a 3000, wait for the 5000. But you know, if you have the budget and you have the motivation to swap the parts out. For me, it's laziness a lot of the time. I put off swapping the motherboard out for a long time. It's weird because sometimes it locks. It's very laggy. I mean, mine locks as well. It's not that often, but even on this stream tonight, I've locked once for a good 30 seconds. It does happen every now and then, regardless of your specs. I don't know how often it's happening for you, But for me, I'll usually get one 30-second lock or so, maybe once an hour. Hopefully it's not on final, but it does happen. So that's normal. If it's more than that, maybe it's something else. No, your English is great, man. If you're still learning English, you're in here talking about aviation and CPUs and GPUs, then you're kicking ass. Don't worry about it. Yeah, usually upgrade in pieces. Yeah, if you're upgraded, you could upgrade your RAM, just your processor, just your GPU. But at some point, you'll hit a limitation where you'll want to. You'll need to upgrade your motherboard and your RAM usually. The foundation. Dude, Pryfly, it looks like you have autopilot on. How are you that smooth? Yeah, it looks like you have like autopilot in the ornithopter. I guess you could if you're using the GTN 750, right? Hey Delta, how do you like the climb rate of this thing? Look at this. 1,400 feet per minute. We're only at 16,000.
Plot is 38 Charlie Golf. Request ascent to 10,000 feet.
If you have a micro center, yeah, Steve. I think my buddy told me about a deal that was happening for basically what I got, but I'm too lazy to go to the nearest micro center, so I just got it. I did not save the several $100s I probably could have saved. But yeah, Micro Center had a bundle deal with the 7800X3D a month or 2 months ago. Climb rate's awesome. Still figuring out autopilot. Appears to need rehab or something. Oh, you're having problems with it? If you're trying to get auto throttle on, make sure you do it down here. If you haven't, you've probably found this. Just hit auto throttle and then FMS. Just hit these two buttons and you should be good as far as your speed goes.
Pilatus 8 Charlie Golf, contact Vancouver Center on 1.
All right, coming up on 18,000, so we'll switch over to standard baro. And let's see, our ETE 29 minutes, 112 miles remaining. Are we? I don't even know if we're gonna get up to our cruise altitude by the time we need to descend.
Charlie Golf.
Yeah, we will. Okay, we're barely at like the first. Okay, top of descent's way over here. For the sake of time, I might end up, once we're up in cruise, I might end up using some time acceleration here. Oh, they still have the deal, really? Oh, nice, Steve. Yeah, if that's true, then that deal is amazing. Motherboard, RAM, and 7800X3D for $469. Yeah, I think, wasn't the X3D alone about that much? Over here, a lot more money. Yeah. If you're not in the U.S. or have a micro center near you.
Victoria departure, Roger.
It's just another kind of escort we got here today. Screenshots, gotta get them. The cloud just looked awesome right now, kind of terrifying.
Maintain 4,000 Skyco 30 Alpha.
All right, we just passed Louis. We're on our way to Thunder. 6 miles till Thunder. Then Graco. Graco's, is that where we exit the Victor Airway maybe? Oh no, we do make a turn there though. And then we have Rhea and then Lancaster VOR.
At 1,000,000 feet.
Realize I have the traffic off. Let's go home. Traffic. auto. There we go.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, contact Washington Center on 133.9er.
1339er Vision Jet 41 Echo. See ya. All right, transferring over to New Washington Center. Washington Vision Jet 41 Echo, flight level 220, climbing flight level 270. Didn't have my notes up for my full call sign. 3841 Echo. It changes periodically just because I'm using OnAir Company.
Vision Jet
so
41 Echo, Washington Center, roger.
just because every time I grab a new plane in OnAir Company, it assigns me a new new tail number. So I just use that tail number to just, keep things interesting. It's showing the one that I put in the main screen here though, so it's not. I wish this could auto update. That'd be super nice, and I could just glance at this whenever I need my tail number. But it is on the back. Is our dog in there? Oh, I don't think we actually have any passenger weight, so there's no dog. No dog today. All right, we're already coming up on 3 hours for the stream. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use time acceleration once we get up to cruise. We just got about 3,500 feet to go. All right, let me get
123 radar contact. 11 miles southwest of Valley Field Aerodrome at 6,000 feet. Climb and maintain.
All right,
flight
Reading
level
1271 for ATIS. So I'll get that put in our COM 2. 1271
Traffic.
monitor.
Traffic. 11 o'clock. Low. Less than 1 mile.
It's calling the Super Hornet out on traffic. Oh, Waze, what's up?
Traffic.
Probably saying your name wrong again, sorry. Is this a pilots and pause flight? Pilots and pause? Oh, I wish. Yeah, I don't think I can see him because I think our configuration doesn't have anything in the co-pilot seat. Yeah, co-pilot's empty. I loaded everything in the passenger seats for taking like 913 pounds. And I can't change it, otherwise OnAir Company will get angry. That would be great. That would be cool if they did that as an OnAir Company. They had like a dog rescue flight kind of thing. That'd be great. Top of descent in 6 minutes. Oh, is it that soon?
Traffic. 6 o'clock. High.
Yeah, that looks like that might be right. We're gonna maybe barely get up there. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Pure luck. Okay, so Reading, we got the ATIS frequency in on COM 2. Eventually we'll want the tower. It says CTAF or tower, so if the tower's in operation, then we'll use the tower. I think it might just assume everything is active. I'm not sure. I think that star just means daytime operation, right? Let's see how it goes. We're flying the Cirrus Vision Jet. The egg-shaped plane. I think we have like 7 or 8 of us flying this right now. Oh, you just subbed? Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Delta, I'm so proud of you, man. He finally caved. I do want to get back in the M500, though. I kind of miss it. It's so funny, our phase is still climbing. We're about to be at flight level 270, and then we're gonna... Yeah, okay, top of descent, 6 minutes. All right, altitude captures happening right now. What's up, Keith? Is anyone using the beta? I haven't used it since the day it was released, but I used the beta that day, and then I think it was that night or the night after I was doing a long flight and it crashed, so I turned the beta off. But I did test out the G3X Touch a little bit. and then tried out the new Cessna 172 tire physics, which were pretty cool. I thought they were awesome. And I know they've already made improvements to them, but I haven't tried out the latest beta build. I just tried it the first day it came out. I think most of us are off the beta. Oh, what's my favorite plane? Oh, yours is a 787. I think mine is probably still the Piper M500. FS Reborn M500 for GA. I don't really fly the airliners, so for me, for GA, M500 turboprop. It's incredible. It's got everything. G1000, it's got its own like mini GSX where passengers come to the plane. It's got a full fuel reloading that happens with the truck driving to you and connecting the hoses and everything, and it's really cool. It's got wear and tear, it's got pillows, and you can serve refreshments. It's got
traffic.
It's awesome. I feel like it's
Less than 1
I feel like it's as good as the Comanche in terms of level of detail. Just there's like extra stuff to do now, you know, like you can play the passenger mini game and keep them happy with refreshments, coffee, keeping the cabin temperature accurate. It's got wear and tear and failures. You can configure it how you want, how realistic you want. I really like it.
Traffic.
I wonder if I can request the RNAV approach from them. It's not like it's not made to do most of this stuff yet. It's still all in progress for IFR, but I mean it's already at
Vision Jet 41 Echo contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.05.
3205 Vision Jet 41 Echo. Thanks. All right, back to another controller. Whoops, I put it in the wrong one. 3205. Whoops, that's wrong. Let's try this again, the real way. 3205, transfer. Okay. Washington Center, Vision Jet 41 Echo, flight level 270. All right, our top of descent's coming soon. A minute and 33. I'll tell them we're ready for our descent. Oh my god.
Vision Jet 41 Echo Washington Center, roger.
Less than 1 mile.
Vision Jet 41 Echo is ready for our descent. All right, let's see what they give us. I just have a visual approach loaded in. We don't have a star or an approach or anything like that assigned or in our flight plan or anything like that.
Vision Jet 41 Echo descend and maintain 17,000 reading altimeter 29 tree.
Descend and maintain 17,000 2983 Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, nice. So we're gonna go down 17,000. And our VNAV profile is coming up anyway, so we're just going to use that. Hit VNAV. Actually, I guess it might be better to not use it. Right now we need 1,500 feet per minute, but I want to go faster than that, so I'm going to use vertical speed. Because this profile is based on a continuous descent. So we're going to, because we're stepping down to 17,000 first, we're going to lose some time when we level off at 17,000, potentially. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do vertical speed, and I'll go a little bit faster than the VNAV profile, just 100 feet per second faster, just to save a little time. We'll just be a little below the VNAV profile.
Traffic. 6 o'clock. Low. Less than 1 mile.
All right, so 17,000. They gave us the local altimeter setting for Reading, which is 2983. Put that in the pre-selector down here, and then when we're ready, we can just right-click on Barrow to swap it to the local one here.
Traffic.
Nice break in the clouds over the airport. Oh, nice. Over at Reading. I should turn off those traffic voices. I think those are over here under utilities or systems. I think it's under utilities. Setup, avionics, alerts. There we go. Audio. Actually, arrival alert. Where are the... maybe if I just turn off traffic, I guess. That's the other way to do it. Just go to traffic and change it to standby. All right, there we go.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, contact Washington Center on 132.525.
132.525, Vision Jet 41 Echo. See you. 41 Echo. All right, 132.525, transfer. Give it a few seconds. I mean, the IFR is working pretty good right now. They descended us to 17,000, which is cool. They didn't just tell us to go like all the way down to like pattern altitude or something. Washington Center, Vision Jet 3841 Echo, flight level 230, descending 17,000. Man, this is gonna be so good once IFR gets going more.
Vision
Like
Jet 41 Echo, Washington Center, roger.
gives us vectors, gives us our approach. Like I don't think it's gonna give us an expected approach here. Let me just ask it. Which approach can we expect for Reading? Vision Jet 41 Echo. ILS 13 in use? Okay, let's see what they say. They might just give us like a, say, visual approach or something. Let me double check that we're monitoring ATIS on COM 2.
Vision Jet 41 Echo, expect the RNAV approach to runway 18 at Reading.
What? All right, we'll expect RNAV runway 18 approach, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Okay, so ILS, I think you said 13 isn't in use. They're giving us RNAV for 18. No way. Is this working? It's just making stuff up. All right, procedure. I had 18 set. Okay, I know what it... So I believe it's always going to give you the runway that's estimated in your flight plan, which is from SimBrief. So because I had 18, I think it's just choosing 18 no matter what. I don't think it's dynamically changing the approaches right now. Oh, winds are near 180. Okay. All right, let's go up here. Let's check what our transition waypoints are, even though they might end up vectoring us or saying they're going to vector us. So they said RNAV for 18. So here's the RNAV. Let's look at the chart real quick. And we're coming from the south. Coming in from the southwest. So it looks like we could do... What do we have here? A Vozo. That one's not available. Or we have Ravine VOR. So it's probably RAV. All right, we'll load the Ravine VOR instead. Top of descent's in 5 minutes now, but we're already descending down to 17,000. Okay, so let me actually set that approach. Whoops. RNAV 18, Ravine, add to route. Okay, let's check the approach plate. RNAV runway 18 at Reading. Final approach course 184. We have ATIS info up here. We're going to come up here to the Ravine VOR from the west. Eventually we'll descend to 4,000, then 3,200, and then final approach fix 2,300. Get the glide path down to the runway. So this is an LNAV approach, so we have high minimums. 600 feet AGL, 660 AGL. Let's go ahead and put these in. Down here on the PFD, minimums are 980 baro. Okay, and then let's go. I don't think it does anything if we go to utilities and initialize weight and fuel and stuff. I don't think it actually changes our approach speeds. Takeoff. Yeah, I don't know if it does anything with the landing speed bugs. I don't think it does. But we can just turn on our landing speed bugs over here. Okay, minimums were set 980 baro LNAV. That's with local altimeter setting, which is what we have. We have the Reading altimeter. The alternate is we have the Harrisburg altimeter. It raises our minimums by 100 feet. But yeah, ultimately we're looking for 2,300 feet on that. I'll go ahead and just plop that onto the moving map. So as we get closer, we'll just see the chart right here. So we're going to Lancaster VOR, then going northwest to Ravine VOR, and then east. But we'll see if they tell us vectors. It'd be nice to get vectored like up here or up this direction and just turn on to final approach. Not really expecting it to do much since it's a work in progress. All right, we got info from Delta Tango. QNH 2979. They gave us 2983, right? Is what they said. Maybe it just changed. Wind 160 at 8. Nice, okay. So have a little winds off the nose to the left, but pretty good for the runway. But that's, I don't know if you're getting a METAR or the ATIS. If it's a METAR, then we have to change it for magnetic declination, right? However many degrees. Dull Geek says, with an LNAV, how will you fly this? Follow the advisory glide path, or will I step down? I'm going to, so we do, with the Garmin, we do get the advisory glide path. I will probably, it just matters what ATC says. If ATC tells us to like descend to 2,300, I will just use VNAV and do a VNAV direct, putting in 2,300 and let it step us down based on what's in the FMS. That's usually what I do. Let me get this set. There we go. So let's double check that the altitudes are in here. They are. So we got 4,000, then 32, then 3,000. That's correct, and then 2,300. Those all match what's here. We have 4 up here, feeding us in from Ravine VOR, 4,000, 3,300, or sorry, 3,200, and then 3,000 at Annery, Degdy, 2,300, right there, that matches. So then, yeah, once we get here, I mean, we'll have to see what the clouds are doing. You guys said it was like soup, right? Current NSIM 172 at 8. Yeah, either way, it sounds like we're fine for runway 18. Okay, we're at 17,000 now, so the question is, are they going to give us another descent or not? Our top of descent calculated 1 minute and 40 seconds. I don't know that they're going to give us another descent instruction. Kind of assuming that they're not going to, because it's not complete. A complete work yet. But yeah, I think Dull Geek, I'm gonna step down using VNAV, or if they give me a lower altitude, I'll just listen to them. Yeah, our minimums are 980, so I'll probably use the advisory glide path. 3.05 degree glide path there for angle of descent down to the runway. But then we have our MDA is 980. And we're still listening to ATIS, I think. Let me double check the ATIS frequency. Thought I changed it by accident before. 127.1, COM 2. That's still in, so we just don't hear the 8. Oh, there we go.
Miles.
That was good timing.
Sky conditions. Broken at 1400 foot, solid overcast at 2200 foot, temperature 1 tree. Dew point
Overcast
11.
at 2200.
Altimeter 2979. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Yankee.
Okay, we have Yankee.
Reading regional airport information Yankee.
We need to hear the beginning.
0354 Zulu. Wind 160 at 8. Visibility 9er statute miles. Sky conditions. Broken at 1400 foot, solid overcast at 2200 foot, temperature 1 tree.
Okay, we got it.
2.11. Altimeter 2979.
All right, we'll turn that off. And then I'm going to get the tower in 9.9. Actually, do they have an approach? They have 25.15 for approach. I'll put that in. Washington, Vision Jet 41 Echo ready to continue descent for the RNAV 18. Let's see how it goes. Dull Geek says, I asked how you're going to fly it. Yeah, it's an MDA, right? Rather than a DA. Right, yeah, you can't break an MDA, yeah. That's my understanding too.
41 Echo descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Vision Jet 41 Echo. Okay, descend and maintain 3000. All right, let's see how that squares with our calculated VNAV profile. Required 2,000 feet per minute. Yeah, this is not great.
Vision Jet 41 Echo maintain 3000.
Maintain 3,000 feet, Vision Jet 41 Echo. I feel like this was like a late descent. Yeah, we need 2,000 feet per minute. We'll go a little faster, 2,100. I think realistically, I think you can do like 2,500 feet per minute in this. Dude, these clouds look so angry. And look at this path we're gonna fly. It's like left, right, because of the turn anticipation. Oh, it's got us going to Reading straight ahead. That's, oh no, wait, what? Oh, it put the destination back in there, and I didn't activate the procedure. This is my fault. I didn't activate the approach. So we were going towards Reading and we didn't have to. We should have been swinging out to the side. Say again for 41 Echo. Yeah, SayIntentions does not have IFR working fully yet. It's very, very early. Each step, yeah. And I'm aware that, like, yeah, I know that it's not in use completely. We're just using it to try it out.
41 Echo contact reading tower on
Very
119.9er.
Very in progress. Reading tower 119.9er, Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, they're having us go to the tower right now, even though we're at like 13,000 feet. Reading tower, Vision Jet 41 Echo, 13,500 feet, descending 3,000 on the RNAV for runway 18. Oops, I got to change over to the Barrow. We did get an updated Barrow. Information Yankee 29er 79er. All right, that's that right here, 2979. Okay, we're catching up. Okay, it's getting us on our vertical path now.
Enter left downwind for runway 18.
Can we get the RNAV approach for runway 18, Vision Jet 41 Echo? It said enter left downwind for 18. This is putting us on a right turn for 18. Anyway, it's not meant to be able to do this at all. So, or I mean, just a little bit. They're still working on it daily, hourly, probably minute by minute.
Vision Jet 41 Echo reading tower RNAV approach to runway 18. Approved report established on final.
RNAV approach for runway 18 approved. Will report when established on final. Vision Jet 41 Echo. So I think this is probably like based on the IFR practice stuff that they put in before. So it's just asking us to get on final approach course. We're just going to go down to our final approach fixed altitude 2300. I'm going to let the VNAV step us down. -8 degrees Celsius outside. I'm going to go ahead and turn the traffic map off. All right, so we're on our V path down.
Skyhawk Zero Delta, do you have a supervisor I can talk to?
Someone's messing with it. They're asking for a supervisor. Minute by minute. The Doobie Brothers. I don't know the Doobie. I mean, I know the name. I can't like name a song. All right, almost at 10,000 feet. We got the local altimeter setting in. We got our minimum set. Final approach course is 184. We checked everything in our FMS. I'm going to just turn off the auto throttle at some point and do it manually. Something's going on with our Navigraph charts here. There we go. Didn't I originally have transition ETX? What's up, K217? What's up, man? Haven't seen you for a while. Welcome.
Left, cleared for takeoff.
Kip on the approach. What was the transition? They gave me some instruction. I've deleted it from my notes since it was like during the clearance.
Ground Delta waiting for the supervisor.
Someone's waiting for a supervisor. Wouldn't that be so funny if it came back with an actual different ATC voice? Or even better, it was the same voice, but they're like, hey, I'm the supervisor. 737 training in real life? Crazy. Too many real pilots in chat. It's making me uncomfortable. But luckily, I'm in the Vision Jet with the True 3000. I just hit the right buttons and we're good. So I guess it's not that scary. All right, I'm going to go to manual auto throttle and just bring us back to 200 for now while we do these turns. All right, we're still descending. We're on our vertical path with VNAV, 8,000 feet. We're going all the way down to 23, but our current restriction is 4,000, which is for this little... I guess, would you call this a feeder route, I guess, from Ravine VOR? It says 4,000.
Skyhawk 0 Alpha Delta, this is Brian at SayIntentions. Jump into our Discord and we can look into the runway issue.
Dude, someone was asking for... I don't know if they're talking to the guy asking for a supervisor, but the dev just replied to them through the ATC and said to go on Discord for them. They'll help him troubleshoot. Instead of giving somebody a number, you give them a Discord channel.
Alpha Bravo is airborne waiting for handoff to departure, please.
Oh, for the ETX transition, overfly the airport at over 11,000 feet. Oh, wait, I didn't choose ETX. I chose... Oh, do you mean that's what they told us when we were departing? Is that East Texas VOR? Yeah, I chose the Ravine VOR over here, so we're coming in from the west just based on where we were coming in. Yeah, if they reminded me and gave me an actual approach, I would have figured it out, or tried to figure it out, but... Yeah, there was something they gave... That was what they gave us in clearance, right? I think it was in clearance. They said some kind of transition. I just assumed that it was wrong, so they said like transition then as filed. So yeah, I just kind of chose the approach that was good for our direction of travel. All right, we're at 6,200 now. So they said the lowest clouds reported were broken at 1,400 feet. We go down to 660, I think, 661 AGL on this. So we should easily have a visual. Look at this cloud in front of us. This is great. I'm sure this will be fine. Do you take auto throttle off for proper descent? If you want, you can leave it on. What you could do, you could wait till you're established on final is how I would do it. And then under flight plan, you can just go and define a target speed at your final approach fix. And it'll actually slow you down all the way to your approach speed here, 190. You can turn the bugs on the PFD. So hit speed bugs, turn on the approaches. It'll follow. It'll take you all the way down to 100 knots for your final approach speed. Flap speeds are written on the flaps themselves right here. So you got 190 and 150. And then your gear is 210, I believe, also written next to the gear handle. Yeah, 210 for extending the gear. 210, 190, 150 are your three speeds. No problem. Yeah, I don't have full confidence in the auto throttle. Sometimes, like right now, I switch it to manual mode. And I'm just using this little knob to change it. I'm doing it with my Bravo, though. If you have a Bravo, you can use the IAS selection to change your IAS speed like you would change for flight level change. That'll change your selected speed as well. All right, we'll get it down to 150. I'll go ahead and hit approach mode. All right, we're going to tell the tower when we're on final approach course. Which is pretty much right now, right? Reading Tower Vision Jet 41 Echo is established on final approach course for RNAV approach to runway 18. All right, going, let's see, 1 mile to Annery. And then after that, we'll have 3 miles till Degdy. That's our final approach fix. Just make sure we're fully configured before the FAF.
Vision Jet 41 Echo,
Gear
wind
down.
214 at 20.
Winds 214 at 20, is that what they said? Wind 214 at 20. Sounds pretty windy. Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, gears down, 3 greens. 150 knots on auto throttle. So we can go full flaps at 150. All right, 2.5 miles to the FAF.
Vision
Flaps
Jet 41
50%.
Echo, affirm wind 216 at 19, gusting higher. Exercise caution on final.
All right, we'll exercise caution on final, but we are we're a ballsy group up here. I've had a beer. We're good to go. A simulator beer, of course. We're ready to land when you're ready to give us permission. Vision Jet 41 Echo. The ATC is SayIntentions. All right, let's go down to 140 knots. 1 mile till the FAF. Flaps full. Gears down. It says flaps ice. Let's get...
Vision Jet 41 Echo, wind 209 at 20, runway 18 cleared to land.
Runway 18 clear to land. Vision Jet 41 Echo. All right, let's bring it down to 120. Oh, went a little faster. All right, 110 knots. It says flaps ice. Got the boots on. Bit off with phraseology. They're just working on IFR, so they're very focused on VFR. I'm basically just trying out the very early stages of IFR. Whoops, we leveled off. I'm going to turn the autopilot off. Yaw damper off. Taking off auto throttle. Get down to that advisory glide slope. All right, autopilot's off, gears down. Minimums are 980, but we're already like breaking out. All right, almost caught up to the glide slope. There we go. Back on the glide slope. Or glide path, sorry. All right, 3 knots of wind from the right, 14 knots, 14 knot headwind right now. Yeah, the glide path, I had my selected altitude at 2300. And it's an LNAV approach. Yeah, it's an LNAV approach, so I think that is the glide path following the selected altitude restriction since it's advisory. I think maybe it's not doing it because it's an advisory glide slope. All right, we got the field in sight. We got clear to land.
Altimeter 2974, enter left downwind.
Ground is 1219.
And Bravo is current. Sidewalk up with Bravo jump.
It's an LNAV approach.
Minimums.
So no LPV, unfortunately. We're just getting advisory glide path. All right, ground speed's 102. I'm a little low. Catching back up to the advisory. All right, and see what the taxi instructions are like. This will be interesting. All right, 2 whites.
500.
Back on advisory glide path.
Cancel IFR.
Skyhawk 0
3
Alpha Delta,
greens,
Roger.
flaps are
Radar
down.
services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
12 degrees. I'm turning pitot heat off.
BTC Group 70 Alpha.
Bumpy. I think all the approaches today have been pretty bumpy.
Skyhawk 0 Alpha Delta, roger.
Long landing.
Landing time logged.
140 FPM. That's the worst of the day.
Mooney 924.
And this thing stops so fast. It's crazy.
Cleared to land runway tree 1, Mooney 924 Foxtrot Delta.
All right, flaps off, strobes off.
Ready for Iron Bark Beard to Hobart Airport.
See what we get for our taxi instructions. Anti-ice off. Probably should have turned that off when we broke out.
Jet 41 Echo contact reading ground on 121.9er.
Over to ground 21.9, Vision Jet 41 Echo, thanks.
Cambridge Tower. Roger, wind tree 10 at
21.9er, that's the correct frequency. Isn't it Reading or reading? They're saying reading, but I assume it's Reading. It's understood reading the whole time. Oh, the egg convoy. Yeah, I can wait, right? I turned off the nameplates. Hey, okay, you guys are over there at parking already. I'll wait and see how they do on the taxi instructions. But we will chill here on the runway. Birds in the vicinity, boys. Careful. Rockwolf in the Honda Jet. And Coco in the Vision Jet. The battle of the light jets. Honda Jet wins. Look at the engines on that thing. I think it's such a rocket. It's crazy. Nice little flare there. That was a better landing than mine. Right near the 1,000 little bounty. 2 landings in a row. Oh my god, right on the center line. Just me in the Vision Jet, followed by FX in the 930. This will be Delta Tango's second Vision Jet landing. Maybe third? Second, I think. Imagine, oh. K217 said, imagine you have twin infants sleeping in the back. Don't wake them up when you land. Land like a butterfly with sore feet. Oh my god. Do you fly with infants in the back? Are you speaking from personal experience? I can't imagine. I can't believe how pilots can. I mean, yeah, just in general having passengers. I mean, just flying a plane in real life is still insane to me. All right, Delta. Good luck, sir. This is such a smooth. This is easier than the last landing for sure. Very nice winds right now. Oh, the birds. His landing's like as long as mine. Yeah, you just gotta like force the nose down. It's kind of weird. I'm just very much not used to it. All right, Lake Pilot. PC-21, which I do not have. What did it replace it with? I don't know what it almost looked like the M500, not quite. What is a C510? Oh, the Mustang. I had to look it up real quick. I did not buy the Mustang. Isn't the Mustang a single engine jet? Kind of like similar to the Vision jet, right? I remember it came out and I didn't end up getting it. Try a float plane. See, this is nice. We can land and just wait as long as we want to contact the ground controller. Nobody's going to yell at us. Pretty nice. All right, this is actually a Mustang landing, not a... It's like replaced it with a Citation or something. This was pretty nice. I was hoping that the minimums would be a little lower, but I was thinking they might be, but I'm glad that they weren't. All right, let's contact ground. Reading ground vision, jet 41 Echo is clear of runway 18 at Golf. Request taxi to transient parking. They're just gonna give us some random stuff. I'm just gonna start moving. They're gonna say the wrong taxiways and stuff. We're just going to do this, and we'll save some time. We're going to off-road it.
Vision Jet 41 Echo reading ground. Taxi to transient parking via Foxtrot. Have a great day.
Transient via Foxtrot. Thanks. Have a great day yourself. Vision Jet 41 Echo. Cheers. See ya. Bye-bye. Toodles. A little off-roading here. This is just fine. We're renting. It doesn't matter. Are we clear? Are we clear? You think the Mustang... Oh, is it a 2-engine jet? Shoot. Oh, just super short and small. So it's more like the Honda jet than the Vision jet. The ornithopter on the building, nice. You love to see it. You love to see it unless you hate to see it. There are some people that hate to see it. Oh yeah, were we practicing our parking here? I'm clearly not practicing my taxiing. There's almost a spot here. There we go. That's close enough for discomfort. All right, we're just gonna do a quick shut off. Beep, beep, beep. All switches off, parking brakes on. Here's good. Engine stop.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot,
Beautiful,
Romeo,
56 minutes.
Runway 23 traffic on final
Well,
approach.
3 landings in the books. 3 landings in the books.
Foxtrot, Romeo.
All right, job finished. Nice. 1,600 credits. All right, I'm almost back towards Teterboro. What do we get? 141 feet per minute, 77 knots. That's pretty good. I feel like my goal is to get it under 100 feet per minute. I think I had one of those today. I think it was like the crosswind, and I think it was a bounce, so it probably didn't really count. Nice. All right, that's all done. Check and check. Next on the agenda, of course, is screenshots before we finish for the night. I love the F-18 in the middle of it, the ornithopter on the back. This wind is, or this weather is not very photogenic. It's not helping the picture. It's just ominously staring and subserving all of us. Oh, I have the worst parking job of everyone. Nice, you turn the wings on for the photo. Looking good. Absolutely beautiful. Actually looks pretty good this way. Sorry, this is the ornithopter is not in the view this way. That's a good little thumbnail right there for next time. Gorgeous. You love to see it. All right, guys, good stuff. Man, 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'm going long lately. It's now 9 p.m. and soon it'll be time for dinner. All right, guys, good flights. The delay was definitely my fault, not fueling the thing up properly, so we had to make that pit stop. But I think overall, like it's things are getting pretty good with SayIntentions for IFR, even though it's like in the very early stages. I feel like you can just, you're not going to expect like perfect approaches or anything yet, but it's still nice to have the option to like turn it on, hop in. If it's VFR conditions, you can go VFR and have like full coverage since that's the focus. Like, and then IFR is coming up. So if you happen to need IFR, it's good enough to get there. So yeah, it's kind of nice to just have the option. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, I'm going to get some super late night reheated pizza for dinner. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Mountain, thanks again for the gifted membership. And Chris, thanks for the super chat earlier. And Ben, I think he had to go, but Ben, if you see this in the future somehow, thanks again for the sub and the super chat. Chris and Baden and Brad, thanks for the subs in the last hour. And the rest of you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for flying along. Delta Tango, thanks for getting the Vision Jet. Look, we're like one big happy family now. Curious to see what you think of the Discord. I'm sure we'll chat about it. Yeah, the rest of you, great seeing you guys. I'll see you on the Discord as usual. Jewel, Raccoon, Chase, Cyber, Hugh. Hugh, great to see you. Mr. Yasol, as always. It's been a bit. And Mike, Steve, Rock, K217. Good luck with your training, sir. It's insane that we have real pilots in the chat. And Steve and Delta and Soul. I think I said your names already. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the marketplace roulette day. We'll see what we get in the marketplace. If we don't get anything good in the marketplace and there are no new planes to try, maybe I'll have to once again buy something off marketplace and grab the 2012 Traveler or something like that. See how it goes. All right, guys. See you on Thursday. See you in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in the chat and the video description. All right, guys. Have a great night. See ya. Good night. Goodbye. Toodles. Bye-bye. All right, see ya.
I think there's taxi parking underneath the tower. Down to the 30 Delta.
Oh, that's more like entrance music than exit music, but we'll take it. All right, see you guys.
Skyhawk 0 Alpha Delta taxi to parking via Charlie Monitor Tower on 119.1 when in the vicinity of the tower. Good day.
Charlie and Monitor Tower today. So there's our